Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome people to Footy JUDGEMO. Listen, this is the show before the final of the Euros between England and the Netherlands. There's going to be a statue for Southgate, as Olo says, if he wins this tournament. And also the FA wants him to stay. But we're here to talk about who's carrying this England team. Is it Bukayo Saka the only hope for us, for England, to be honest, in that final? It's actually true. It's actually true. He's the only hope. Should Palmer start over Foden? We don't have a Man City fan. Apologize for this, but it is what it is. We're just here to be objective, but shameless a little bit. And also, I want to speak about who's winning the transfer market. Sorry, it's Spain, not the Netherlands. England already won against the Netherlands. And is Kobe Mainoo generational? Is Kobe Mainoo compared to the Yamals, compared to the Pedris, compared to these guys? Is it actually true that he actually deserves something better than Manchester United? That's what we're here to talk about. Does he deserve a better club at the current moment? Does he deserve to be a Real Madrid, Man City, maybe Arsenal? Something better than this. But listen, if you're here for the first time, hit that like button, people. If you're here watching this again, like the video. The target is 300 likes live when we're here. 400, 500 if you're watching this on the replay. It's one of your favorite shows. It's Rivals Rumble. Dio cannot be here today. But here, listen, there's another great that is here. It's Igal. There's another great that is here. Replacing Dio, can defend Arsenal, can defend his team. Big up everybody. Let's get that like button. Someone said, why Shez already look rattled? Martin, he's not rattled, bro.
Yeah, Martin's a legend.
Martin, he's not. You did shows with Martin Igal, right? Before.
Yeah, Martin's cool.
Yeah, he's not rattled. Shez is not rattled. He just had food and he's ready. He's ready for the show. Let me do a couple of these super chats before we go. Red line of Tranga saying, smash the like button, people. Do it, guys, now on Liverpool season. Appreciate you for the support, my friend. Thank you for the support. Where do we start? Do we start with the transfer market first? Because the England talk is going to be long.
Bro, what has the transfer market been?
Who's winning the transfer market?
United.
Is it Man United?
Of course, we're winning the transfer.
United.
Of course, we're winning the.
You know what this is? You know what this is?
How are you winning?
No. Chaz. Let him speak, man. Let him speak, Chaz. Let him speak.
Of course.
Let him speak, Chaz. Let him speak, Chaz.
Listen, United. Listen to this, yeah. United have made one signing, and the whole rivals are flipping crying already, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, Egal, you can have your go later on, sweetheart. Listen, you can have it later on. Like I said, yeah. Look, we made one signing in Xerxes, yeah. We made one signing in Xerxes, 34 million. We're paying 14 in each year in installments, yeah. Great signing. We needed a striker. Højlund's not the guy to be leading the line. A guy that many clubs wanted as well, including Arsenal. So, like I said, new structure. We're moving in silence, yeah. We're gonna get Dillet next week as well, bro. My club is operating in ways where it's not familiar. My stance on the manager, we all know my stance on this manager here, but at the end of the day, we are winning this transfer market 100%. Xerxes is not going to be the only guy. There's even reports out saying that Xerxes is not the only striker we're getting. We're still getting linked to Tony. If we get Ivan Tony and Xerxes, yeah, who's going to chat to us? Who's going to chat to us? Who are Arsenal getting? Arsenal still linked with defenders.
You can only play one striker.
Wait. One second ago. Listen, if you get Ivan Tony and all your guys, yeah, what are you saying? What number 2, number 1?
Bro, listen, forget about the season, yeah. Let me talk about the transfers in a second, yeah. We'll talk about. Like I said, yeah.
Let him win the transfer window. He's not winning.
Yeah, man.
It's not even that. They're not even. No one's winning anything. But
no one's winning the transfer window, bro. What's going on, man?
You know what's crazy? Yeah. You know what's crazy?
He's making it seem like he's Chelsea.
He's making it seem like Wait.
Had Chelsea or Arsenal or any other club made this signing, they'd be like, "Oh, this is."
Ahmed, you know the thing is,
quality signing.
Signing players we actually need to sign.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, we're not actually doing anything crazy because we don't need to do any crazy transfers this summer. Same with Arsenal. Arsenal and Chelsea don't need like mad signings like you do. You man need to rebuild your squad. We don't.
Bro,
exactly. Arsenal are competing for a league. We're trying to solidify ourselves within the top 4. I
like that Shez lumped Arsenal and Chelsea together. Did you guys notice what he did? It's like lumped Arsenal and Chelsea together.
You know what? Yeah, Ahmed.
2 years ago, we had to get loads of players because we still had like, the Kepas, the Kovacic's, the Havertz. The list goes on. We got rid of all of those. We bought loads of players. No one knew about half.
Your structure is messed up. Ours is better.
We're just trying to fill in the gap. We only need like 3 signings.
After you sign one player, guys, you sign one player. And now we're better than you.
Listen, the Chelsea structure can't chat to our structure, by the way. They can't chat to us, bro. I swear we got one of your guys as well.
You literally have had one signing and you're doing
You can't.
I have to say, one thing, Ahmed, I have to say this too, yeah. You're saying you're working in silence. Everyone knew when you were going for Xerxes. Everyone knew when you were going for Delict. Everyone knew when you were going for Agate. You're not working in silence, bro.
No, that wasn't even. It's when he said we do mad things. We do 3 installments of payments. Bro.
Like, when did United make my cards, bro?
That's literally what everybody does. You know what they did? They paid above the release clause in 3 installments.
I don't know how Chelsea fans are talking when they splashed 200 mil on 2 midfielders that flopped.
Ahmed, why are you so triggered today?
200 million.
Who triggered you?
How they chatting to us, bro? Why are they chatting? They're right.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man.
You want to know something?
You're gonna have
Bro's got McTominay in his midfield and he's chatting to us, you know.
How do you determine who's winning the transfer window?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say we're winning it.
I personally think if this was a race, Manchester United have started out of the gates a little bit quicker, but they're not far ahead.
Actually, you're wrong.
They're wrong.
Actually, you're wrong because the ones that are actually addressed at the current moment, address the holes, are Chelsea.
Exactly.
Tosin, Thiago left, Silva left. They got Tosin free transfer, free. Doesn't cost him a penny, bro. Doesn't cost him a penny. Experienced already. Has over 100 games. Let me just finish. Has over 100 games in the Premier League already, bro. 26 years old. They need a midfielder. Who did they sign? Someone that maybe he's not top elite. Someone who has played in the Premier League. Was tipped to leave Leicester when they dropped. Was Leicester's one of the best players at Leicester last season. Josbreho cheap. The one that actually moved ahead of everyone. The problem when we look at Chelsea, to be honest, we look at, oh yeah, Olise got away from them. Oh, they haven't sold Gallagher yet. Oh, this and that. They wanted a striker. But in terms of transfer market, yes, Man United got Xerxes, whatever, that guy, right?
I forgot about that.
But at the end, Chelsea had 2 signings already done, bro. It's already here we go, Chelsea. There are 2 players actually now already training. They're not. They're already
And Vega too. Don't forget about Vega. He's already here.
Now you're gonna make me like flip, Ahmed. He's gonna talk about Vega. Bro, Vega is like.
I just say
Then he's gonna talk about that Mark.
To be honest with you, and I wanna go back. So, hold on. I wanna go back to something that people said.
Go on.
Chelsea, as I'm gonna say this, Chelsea don't have as much established players as Man United. By the way, let's just establish this. Chelsea have lots of players. I saw that. I said that with HUSAM this afternoon when I was doing MHF. I said Chelsea have players, names, good prospects: Palmer, Caicedo, Enzo, even Josbury Hall. But you don't have established. When I mean established players, there's players that have already made their names in the game. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm gonna say about Chelsea is that you need the people that already they have names. Man United have names. Rashford made the name for himself. You like it or you don't like it. He's an established player. Bruno Fernandes is an established player.
Yeah.
You get my point. Onana even is an established player. Onana is an established player. You know what I mean? Like Man United already have Luke Shaw. Diego Dallo is Portuguese international, played a lot of games. The difference between Man United and Chelsea is that Man United, yes, they need more players, as Shez said, but they have more established players. Let's just put that. Like they have more players.
The thing is, this conversation is kind of long because all our better players always get injured. So I can't even sit here and vouch for it and go, yeah.
Nkunku and Reece.
Nkunku and Reece, if they're fit, we all know they're ballers. And no one would argue, but they're never fit. So I can't bring that to the table and say, yeah, look at Ahmed. We got this guy. What are you saying? But what I would say is, this season, we've got a new medical team now. 4 new people, by the way, 4, who are to come in and they're going to address the issues which we had last year. And in my opinion, I heard a Newcastle fan say if we didn't get injuries, we'd have got top 4. If we didn't get injuries, I guarantee we would have got top 4, 100%. And every club can say that for certain positions and certain players. But my thing is,
that's what you were telling me.
Okay, that's not my point though. My point originally is that like the players we need to sign, I don't really think we need star players. I think we just need players that suit the system and suit the way we're trying to play football. So that left back, I guarantee you now, I can see him being like a Palmer in the left back position where no one expects him to be good. He's really cheap and he ends up being a good signing. Not a great signing, not world class, but people go, you know what? How much you pay for him? What, 10 million? Good value. Sort of like Gusto. How much you pay for him? What, 20 million? Good value. That sort of thing. So I hear what you're saying, Mo, in terms of like star names. But for example, Arsenal's team, who's applauded and praised, even though they haven't won the league yet, a lot of those players weren't players who had star names. Gabriel, but that's why they didn't win. Let me know my point. Gabriel was not a star name until what, season and a half ago. Odegaard was rich at Real Madrid. Yes, he had a good season at Real Sociedad, but he came in. Martinelli came from Brazil. A guy would agree with me. These guys weren't coming in as world class. Who were they? It was more Ben White. Everyone laughed at Arsenal for that. So we don't need players that have star quality names, and everyone will laugh and go, "Where? Well, I guarantee these ones will perform well. Guarantee you. No pressure, low wages, expectation, yes, but the money and the wages come with that. That all adds to pressure. Look at Sancho.
And even if the Vega kid, Chaz, he's not even starting, bro. You're gonna probably have Kukurea more than likely that's gonna be starting ahead of him. He can take his time to actually,
But you guys are telling me Arsenal's the blueprint. I like it.
No, I don't want Arsenal to be the blueprint because they don't win nothing. My point is,
blueprint can only be a blueprint if
they're praised, and applauded and put to this high level. Look at their projects, and a lot of their players weren't star players. I can only name what, like Saka made himself in the academy. He was a star academy prospect, and he came through. Who else did they have that they had from the original Arteta period that was a star player? That was world class. No one really. No one. Saliba was good in the French league, but other than that, nobody really. So my point is, use our football brains. You don't need always a star players to win FA Cup or to win the Conference League. We go into the Conference League.
That's not what Man United have done.
Huh?
I'll just say this. I think even Ahmed yourself, you've probably forgot about Chelsea's signings.
It's not about names. He's talking
Which one?
No, not you. I'm talking about. Isn't your name Ahmed? Oh.
The two Ahmeds. So which one do you need to
Yeah.
differentiate?
I'm talking to you, bro. Man United
Hey,
fan.
Abdi, bro.
Oh yeah.
Man United.
Hey, say hey.
Hey.
Just
Yeah,
say
hey.
Let's say -1. -1 is another one. -1 is another one.
Yeah,
-1.
-1
Oh
is
my
over
God.
there.
-1.
Don't name Ahmed minus
Basically,
one, bro. I
my
know what
point
you're
is,
saying.
as you're a Man United fan, you're looking at it from your perspective. I'm the neutral here. Arsenal haven't made any significant signings at all for me to say we were winning the transfer window, and neither has a majority of other teams in the Premier League. At this moment in time, if there's going to be two people leading a race, it's going to be between Manchester United and Chelsea. But based on Chelsea's young signings, also, I'll probably say they're slightly ahead.
I don't
No,
think
we signed Tosin and Dewsbury Hall.
But here is the thing that I wanted to say. Would
No, your young
Xerxes
players
join
also.
Chelsea though?
Oh,
You signed.
No, but let me tell you something. Yeah, I'll be so honest.
There's
bro.
no case for Man United over Chelsea right now.
Wait, no,
Mo,
there
you're
is.
right.
There is.
definitely
We don't
right.
even need-
In what aspect? In the transfer market?
Yeah,
We wouldn't need Xerxes.
Yeah, but look at the players. I'm sorry.
Why would we
Look
do
at the
for him?
players Man United are linked to. We know that they're gonna wrap up this Delict deal. We know it. We all know.
No, but
that
we're
De
not
Ligt is
doing.
gonna join Man
We're
United.
not doing that.
No, we're not doing that.
If,
No, we
ands,
can't
and
do this.
absolutes.
No. But let me tell you something about
Based
United.
on
No,
the
but
window
you know,
right now.
Igal, you know it's gonna happen. Like we
Yeah,
know
Moses
Arsenal are
Louis
gonna
is
wrap up the
De Ligt's
Calafiori
star name.
deal.
Therefore, De Ligt coming in is better than Tosin. Xerxes played for Bayern.
Hold
Therefore, and Bologna.
Wait,
You think?
You know what it is? You know what it is, Chad? You know what it is, Chad? They're falling
Hold
for
on.
the
What are
same
you
thing
doing?
happens at United.
No.
It's the same
Listen,
thing
hold
with
on.
United, where they fall for the big names. They fall for the big names, yeah, and then they fall for their club. That's what's
No,
Ahmed's gonna come and go, oh, it's a
No,
different
no.
project.
You-
Look
No,
at this.
because these
Ahmed,
guys.
no one's hating. Wait, one sec. No one's hating on Man United. You're
Exactly.
the one
You are,
who
you
went, oh, we're leading transfer window. No one said the word. You went, oh, we're leading it. No one
No,
cares.
but hold on a
No one
second.
cares. Like
You guys
you're
are
waffling about your structure. You
No,
haven't
no,
played
no,
the ball.
no,
You haven't
no.
touched the ball yet.
Listen.
Right.
Calm.
Let the season land before getting gassed.
Listen,
Nah,
let's
I
not
mean,
get
yeah,
too-
Finish third.
Let's get
Listen,
evidence, bro. Let's get evidence
come
first, man.
to
Let's get
Listen,
evidence,
let's
innit?
not-
We need some
listen,
evidence.
Rival fans, just relax.
He's getting
Let me
gassed
land this
over
point.
nothing, fam.
Listen, Shez. I know you guys have had about 10 different managers
You
here.
know,
but
getting
like I
gas of a Xerxes.
No, listen. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I'll tell these people, De Ligt is a better signing than Tosin. De Ligt's a better signing than Tosin.
Here we
Way
go already.
Way better. No one. De Ligt's got the experience. He's played in many top clubs. Yeah. Tosin, is he a first teamer like that? No. Are we gonna really be deluded and say Tosin's a better footballer than De Ligt?
Who said he's coming in to play first team?
Hold on.
Yeah.
This guy.
Wait, who said Tosin's going to start for Chelsea?
Let me
You
finish.
answer the question.
Let me finish. De Ligt would start for Chelsea, and secondly,
No, we're not answering my question.
De Ligt would not start for Chelsea.
Is Tosin going to come into the start? Yes or no?
bro, I don't know if Tosin is a first
How
team.
can you compare a first team player to a second team player?
If Tosin is going to be your first team, bro, then
No, he's not. That's incorrect. No, he's not.
Okay. You're gassing up the Tosin deal that you got.
No
on
one's
the free.
gassing it up. Don't lie.
It feels
bro.
like to me, you know what it is, Ahmed. Yeah, Ahmed, I think, yeah, is hyping up Dick because of his name, not because of how he's played at Juventus. Yeah, even how he's looked at Bayern, by the way. Yeah, that's what it is. He's not watched Dick, bro.
No one's let me finish it. No one's let me finish. This De Ligt guy, we're going to get him for £34 million. 34 million for a guy with that much experience in the Champions League and at two top clubs. Bro, there's Bayern Munich.
He's so good. Why is he 34 million?
Let me finish. There is Bayern Munich fans saying all over, do not sell De Ligt. That tells
he's so
you.
Good. Why is he 34 million?
Hold on. This guy is going to take a pay cut to join United. We're going to get him for 34 mil.
It's the name hype, man.
One second. Is the deal done?
This deal is going to be done. Yes, it's
not done.
The lit is
not done.
It is done. It is done.
It will get done soon.
You would take
even if we say if, ands, and buts. Can I count Calafiori?
No. But Igal, I'm sorry to interject you, Igal. There's a difference between Dani Olmo links to Chelsea and Calafiori links to Arsenal, and we know. Like, I can sit here and say 90%, 95% Calafiori is going to be an Arsenal player. Like for example, when Chelsea were linked to Tosin and they actually agreed everything, even before the here we go, I knew that Tosin would sign for Chelsea. Yeah. When they beat Newcastle or Spurs to them, I knew that. I would have counted. For example, Dewsbury Hall, for example, the saga went for a week, yes? But after the second day, we all knew that Dewsbury Hall will be a Chelsea player. We all knew it. It was all a matter of time. So I'm not going to sit here and say, Oh yeah, but the Delict is not done. Most likely it's gonna be done. We
gonna
know
go,
that.
man.
I'm not gonna be disingenuous, guys.
Bro, and
You
you
guys know that what's
you know
gonna
what's
happen.
mad as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what's mad? And what's crazy as well is
Like
that-
we're not talking about Osimhen to
Instead
Arsenal.
of-
Like it's up
instead
in
of
the air.
who's- How about this?
We're talking about a player wants a
about
club.
this?
We're talking about a club that wants him. We're talking about a club that wants to sell. And the only disagreement is that are you gonna pay it in 2 lump sums or 3?
bro. You know what's
Basically,
crazy?
that's
You
what's
know
gonna
what-
happen. Yeah.
know what's
Is
crazy
it
as well?
who's winning the transfer window, or is it who's going to win the transfer
Who is
window?
leading the transfer window? In my opinion, Chelsea, yes. The problem with Chelsea, what happened with Chelsea is that the Olmo links, though, and the what's his name, the Adeyemi link. When
They're not
Adeyemi,
strong. They're not strong enough.
Adeyemi is not coming Chelsea, by the way. He's not
It's
coming.
almost.
you disregarded him. Okay. Oh, let me just ask the
No,
Chelsea
they're
fans a
not
question.
leading
Egal. Let me ask him a question. Did you guys reject him, or did he say I want Champions League?
Oh, it wasn't
He
even
won
like
Champions League.
that.
He won Champions
Bro,
League. He won
let me
Champions
just
League.
say
I'm gonna be
something,
honest.
yeah.
That's one of the
Chelsea's-
latest news.
Okay. So we agree here.
Chelsea's PR is the reason why we get loads of stick. Because if there wasn't much hype on these little signings, like the Washingtons, no one would really say much about Chelsea. Like,
Even
you know,
Huey
they're
to an
signing-
extent, I would.
they're signing young prospects, and that's their approach. Cool. But what happens is when you see here he goes for this player, that player, for Fana, everyone's like, right, what's going on? This is a mess. What most of them are gonna get flipped. So that's the problem. Some people can't see between who's gonna get flipped or not, and I don't blame you because you're seeing the same.
Who's signing for actually the club? Who's actually signing for the club?
That's the problem. That's the problem I have right now.
100%, bro. I agree with you, by the way.
People don't care enough because it's not their club, and I don't care to educate you and tell you, oh yeah, by the way, he's gonna get flipped. That's not my job, innit?
You know what it is,
like the team you think will be assembled probably will be that team. The
No,
Washington.
but you can tell when there's players that are never going to play for your club. For example, when we signed
people don't know that though. They'll go, oh, where's Washington?
when we signed Austin Trusty, everyone knew
you might do,
was
but
never going to
we signed Washington. And people
but the regular fans don't.
Who the fuck are these people?
Like
Greywick, this guy never heard of my life, bro.
But you know what's mad? Yeah, with United, yeah, people need to separate the structure that I like and the manager who I dislike. We're talking.
No one's talking about the manager.
Hold on. Wait. No. But
I actually changed my mind, Ahmed.
Wait.
You know why you're losing? You know why you lost the transfer market? I changed my mind. You know I changed my mind. You know, guys, why? Because your first signing was fucking keeping Ten Hag, and that by itself is a fucking massive L, bro.
Exactly,
it's a massive L.
No, and now
you literally, even if you sign Xerxes and Delict, which is +2, you literally started the transfer market with -5. You started the market -5 by fucking keeping Ten Hag, and you know it.
You know what it also is? Yeah, you know what it also is? Yeah, I want to add this point. Yeah, when we say who is winning transfer market? Yeah, I look at it as who's identifying their weaknesses. Yeah, and getting the players.
What United are not doing.
No. And as of right now, I feel like so far. And as of right now, I feel like Chelsea have been doing that.
And I can guarantee you right now, we're 100% going to sign left winger. I'm 100%.
Listen, I'm telling you, by the way, Chelsea.
I'm 100% going to sign left winger, a striker, or a goalkeeper. So two signings minimum.
Listen,
why do I know that?
We signed
Why
goalkeeper.
do I know that? Because you might not agree with the model. You might not agree with the way the players were signing.
Exactly.
I can't guarantee top 4 one set.
I can guarantee left wingers getting signed by the end of the week.
The club knows what they need to address.
And end of the week we get a left winger, by the way.
All right, let me land now. Let me now land. Yeah. Do Bayern Munich and AC Milan have Champions League football? Yes or no?
Yes.
They have Champions League football.
Currently, yes.
Okay. Xerxes was about to go to AC Milan. What do United do? Come to United, who just finished 8th and had our worst season. We convinced them. Boom, get in here. Delit, he's at Bayern Munich, top club. Oh, you want to come here? Come get him. Boom. Yeah. Bro, this is why when people say to me, United, oh, you won't be able to attract these players and no one wants to come to United. We just got Xerxes, yeah, where he was going to AC Milan. He was about to go to Milan. We snatched
the reason why he didn't go to AC Milan was because of agent fees. We know that, bro. We know this.
Flipping the truth, bro. Flipping the truth. He's
flipping. One question, yeah. One question for Ahmed, yeah. One question for you. Would you say?
What are you doing, Ahmed? Again? What are you doing, Habib? What are you doing?
Would you say? Ahmed? Would you say? Yeah, Xerxes has as much skin in the game as Enzo did. Like, would you say they were looked at in a similar way?
Bro, they're two different.
No. Answer the question, please.
What's that? What's Xerxes and Enzo? What's that?
No, I'm thinking ahead of you. answer the question. Do you think that Xerxes and Enzo were looked away in a similar way, or which player was sought out more? Who was rated more? What do you think?
Clearly Enzo.
Yeah, Enzo was
Cool.
rated.
Let me ask you a question then. Do you rate Chelsea structure then? Because we got Enzo, we finished 12th.
I don't rate your structure like that. No.
So how do we get Enzo finished 12th then?
You lot buy. You lot just spend.
Using your logic, shouldn't you
with no
hate your club as well?
No,
Then?
no, there's a difference. You lot
What's the
spend.
difference?
You spend recklessly without addressing it.
We paid above the release course.
You know what you sound like?
You overpay.
You know what you sound like?
We paid above the release course, bro.
That
makes no sense.
Guys, I've got a virgin for you guys. Caicedo's even a better
Let me
example.
stop both you guys.
Yeah,
You guys
Caicedo's
both
even a
sound
better
like some
example.
rich guy who likes to blow money for no reason.
No,
and he just
Agal,
got
you get
accounting
my
for the
point,
first
though.
time, and
You
he's
get
trying
my
to give
point.
you guys lectures. It's
No,
hilarious.
this is my question though. He's
Bro,
praising
he
forward.
just got an accountant for the first time, and he's trying to give you guys life advice. That's how it feels
Exactly.
to me. Like,
Listen, you've still got.
Ahmed,
Listen,
I
again,
get it.
you
You're
still-
happy. I get it. You're happy that your team is
Calm down a
moving
bit, bro.
correctly and they're finally doing things in the right manner. For God's sakes, Manchester United of old didn't even do multiple transfers at the same time. So now they're actually doing things properly as a football club.
Why is
But
everyone
just
so-
because they're doing that, doesn't necessarily mean you're the best.
You just
striker now.
credit us for literally doing multiple deals at a time, and you're saying we're not winning the transfer window. I just told everyone, yeah, Delit's not going to be our only signing.
You're doing the basics.
People need to
Doing
understand
what a competent club does. That's what we're
You-
saying.
hold
That's
on.
what-
Well done.
Chelsea fans can't be talking about a competent club. You've got Bowley, not Abramovich anymore. So, like I said, yeah.
Are you going to finish above us next season then?
Listen. Yeah.
Are you going to finish above us next season?
Arsenal hasn't done nothing. I'm not talking about Arsenal. I'm just
listen.
simply saying Manchester
Thanks for the
United.
receipt.
Manchester United are running like a better
Boys,
club.
type him.
I think if you're
What
going
do
to
you
give Manchester United any credit for this window, it's the way that they're functioning as a club is slightly better. That's the
100%.
main reason why they're doing better.
But, okay,
If
we
you're
all
gonna
said
say
that.
Chelsea-
Then Arnold went way overboard. He started talking about
I
me.
think
your club.
Chelsea are actually not being stupid and blowing cash for no reason.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Like
saying.
before also. So both teams are slightly doing better in the window. Who's doing better though? Mo, I didn't really think about it. When you think about Toaston for free, Dewsbury Hall, signing a new manager after getting Poch gone also, potentially going to be giving new contracts to some of their key players, keeping them on, and then also having some of these players coming back from injury. At this moment in time, I'll edge it to Chelsea. I'll switch it from Manchester United to Chelsea.
You can edge it to Chelsea. I don't actually care in it. They can edge it to Chelsea or whoever, yeah. And just like
Even
I said,
you have to admit, Chelsea slightly edge it right now.
not really. Yeah.
Why? Why are you better than Chelsea?
Because, bro, how long has Bowley been here now? This is his last chance to get things right now, bro. Like,
Oh,
man's-
We're talking about now. Again, you're talking about
What
now.
have you
Ahmed. We're
been
talking
doing
about
the
now.
transfers?
What? He's been here 2 summers.
bro.
What are you on about? That's not that
Like I
long.
said, yeah, people are talking.
I'm going to
look,
tell you the difference. Ahmed, I'm going to tell you the difference, and I want you to answer this. At the current moment, Chelsea, on paper, can go to next season without any signing, and they'll be all right.
That's fine.
I would agree. So yeah.
What signing?
Without
Has,
any, by the way, hold on, Ahmed. Let me
Finish.
finish. If Man United go to next season with the likes of Casemiro leaving and the likes of Varane leaving at the current moment, you literally have holes in your starting 11. You're going to have to start a
but who's-
McTominay.
no, that's not going to happen. Who said
Did
we're
it
not
better
going
than
to?
Varane?
Hold on. Who said we're not going to
Did it
sign
better
it?
than Varane?
Who said we're not going to address them signings?
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
that's what I mean. Chelsea can go by with the bare minimum and they'll be all right.
They can
Man
buy.
United need players to complete your starting 11.
Bro, we're
Broski, you have Ahmad Diallo and Anthony as your right wingers.
Okay.
Chelsea
Let me-
have Cole Palmer and Madueke.
Madueke's
Chelsea's
not-
That's not
worst
fair.
winger.
No.
Hold on, طب let me finish, Igal. The striker of Chelsea, Jackson, ended the season well, better than a lot of strikers in the Premier League.
Okay.
On the left winger, Chelsea, if push comes to shove, freaking Nkunku can play left winger, bro.
Bro, at the end of
And
the day, yeah, Mudryk isn't a good player. Madueke is not a good player. Palmer is the only good winger like that.
Madueke is better than Ahmad Diallo and Anthony.
He's not. He's not better than Ahmed Diallo.
Madueke
fuck
got
are you
more goals
talking
than all of
about?
your wingers, bro. What were you doing?
Madueke-
I don't want to do this
Other than
mid-off. I
Garnacho.
don't want to do
Other
it
than
mid-off.
Do you
Garnacho.
seriously think?
Let me land you.
He
Do
believes-
you
Uh,
think that Madueke is worse than Ahmad Diallo and Anthony?
Ahmed Diallo is better
No.
than Madueke.
All right, cool.
Based
Bro,
on-
you
okay,
can't
based
talk
on
bad
what?
about Diallo.
Just leave it there.
He is.
They're tribalists here.
No,
I mean,
bro, come
you
on.
said-
Ahmad
I'm
Diallo
gonna-
stand, by the way, guys. For
All I'm
everyone in
gonna
chat,
say-
Based on
Ahmad
what?
Diallo stand.
But that based on what, Ahmed? Based on what, Ahmed? Can you make sense?
Yes. Ahmed
Based on the
Diallo.
Liverpool winner.
Amad Diallo is a light years ahead of a footballer than Madueke. Madueke is
based off what?
But it's a light years, you know.
I don't want Ahmed, stop, everyone stop. Ahmed, I don't want statements without explanation, please.
Okay,
Put out whatever statement you want, you want on the show, but at least give us, please, give us an explanation so people can understand what you're talking about.
I will give you the reasons on why Amad Diallo is a better footballer than Madueke. He's got a better touch than Madueke. He's got a better dribble, better ball control, better at taking players on, more intelligent, knows when
you
to
said
pass.
better dribble.
Better dribble.
Madueke's got the third highest takeovers in the league.
Bro, see what I mean? These guys result to stats, and I'm watching it with my eyes.
No. You just said a fact. That's not true.
Amad Diallo is a better dribbler. He is a better dribbler.
No, he's not.
No,
there's no evidence.
Let him finish, guys. Let him finish.
No, you can't let him finish. You just said a fact.
You don't have to let him finish. It's a statistic.
You just said something incorrect, factually.
For him to get clipped, we have to let him finish.
Bro, these guys
let him dig his own grave. Let him dig his own grave.
Bro, these guys are gassing up.
Do you think he's faster than Madueke?
Madueke is faster than Amad Diallo. He is faster, but he's not a better footballer. You guys are missing my point. You guys are looking at stats here. I know he's got the most take-ons, bro. Like at the end of the day, when you watch the game, with your eyes, Amad Diallo, his fundamentals are so much better than Madueke, and therefore you can work on that. And when his output does improve, we're going to have a different conversation.
Why didn't he start all season then?
But there are a couple of points about Ahmed. There's a couple of points that you said that is a fundamentals in a winger that is actually, I think you're missing. The physicality, Madueke, between him and Diallo is much, much bigger in terms of, in favor of Madueke. I think speed-wise, Madueke is much quicker. These two are fundamental to be a successful winger in the Premier League, unless you're a Mohamed Salah. Why? By the way, Mohamed Salah is not weak. Mohamed Salah is freaking strong.
I can debunk that. Cole Palmer has no physical. I'm not comparing the two, by the way, before people start.
Cole Palmer is 6 feet, bro.
No, hold on.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Let me tell you something. Cole Palmer has no.
Isn't he 6 foot, guys?
Wait.
Am I wrong?
No, he's taller. He's like 6'2".
Let me just land
it. He's fucking big. I saw him standing next to Foden in the bro. The guy is big.
Let me tell you something. Cole Palmer, the guy is not fast. He's not strong, but what he does have is IQ, and he knows what to do. He relies here on his speed. What I'm saying is, you do not hold on. You do not bro. Cole Palmer is not known for his speed. He's not known for Saka speed, Rashford speed, but he's a miles better footballer. What I'm saying to you is that you do not need to be athletic and run fast and be strong, bro. Amad Diallo has already played in the Championship for Sunderland, where it's a physical league, whether you like it or not. He's already got that experience. Do you get it? So it's not like we're going to throw him in the deep end. Like Amad Diallo knows how to. He might be small, but he knows how to keep the ball. It's not about how you look.
What does he excel at? Can you tell me what does he excel? Because I can tell you what Palmer excel at. Palmer has an eye for a pass, which is something he excels at, right?
We're not comparing Palmer.
What does he excel at? What is Amad Diallo? By the way, we're not sitting here and telling you that Madueke is amazing. By the way, Madueke is at best. By the way, Madueke is at best a bench player for top 6 club at the current moment, right? No one is. I don't. If Shazan Ahmed want to disagree with me, they can.
I agree with you, bro.
Top 6 club is a bench player at most.
He's average. He's average.
Like he's a good player, Madueke, but we're not sitting here and saying that Amad Diallo wouldn't start for any of the top half of the table team, bro.
He wouldn't.
Bro,
he wouldn't.
He'd be at Ipswich right now, bro. If you're being honest, he would be in Ipswich. He'd be at Ipswich or Southampton.
Because you are building, Ahmed, you are building all your conclusion based on 2 points. Couple of clutch goals he scored and a championship season, which is something I have seen from tons of players in the Premier League that went on not to have a great career.
Hold on. Wait, I'll answer that, by the way.
Diallo is a good player, Ahmed, but he hasn't showed us that energy you're showing me is someone that I'm like, I don't know who. I'm trying to give an example, guys. Give me someone give me an example of a player that.
All right, let me tell you something. Let me just.
It's crazy. The way you talk about Amad Diallo is that he starts tomorrow for Man City, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
He's talking to him like he's like, what's it called? Yeah, I'll give you an example.
I remember. Listen.
Grealish, almost like a prime Grealish when he's coming in. That's what he sounded like to me.
We are talking about a 21-year-old who Ten Hag did not favour, hence why he kept playing Anthony and Rashford. The sample size that we had last season is unfair because Ten Hag did not favour him. Now that we've got Wilcox who came in, he's pushing him into the starting 11. He clearly rates him. So With the sample size that he's been given, I can already tell you that this guy is a quality footballer and his output will improve. I remember when you guys were telling me, remember when it was ages ago when I said Kobe's better than Rice? Oh, but how can you judge that? Kobe's not played that many games. Now it's popular to say Kobe is better than Rice because of what he's doing for England.
Nobody says that.
No, it is. One sec. Even if your argument is right and he's playing in Madueke, that means he's still mid.
Bro, I'm not comparing. Bro, he shouldn't be getting compared to Madueke.
Bro, we're talking about Saka's, Foden's, Chelsea Olise, Palmer, Salah. We're talking about players that can take a wing. Ahmed, we're talking about players that can take a winger, can take a side to a different level. You know what I mean? Can take that side and make it different level, Ahmed. That's what we're talking about.
All I'm saying, nobody knew Cole Palmer. Forget about the comparison. Chelsea fans, yeah, obviously Cole Palmer is a quality player, but when he was at City, bro, and they signed him, no one was like gassing it like that. No one, oh my God, Cole Palmer, he's going to be this. No one knew what he was going to do.
No, City fans were gassing Cole Palmer.
No, yeah, but City fans are the exception. I'm talking about Chelsea fans who knew, yeah. The guy got his game time and he was getting the game time by the manager. Amad Diallo has not been given the game time by Ten Hag. Therefore,
so you saying he's having a similar season?
The thing is, Amad Diallo is a non-entity, brother.
This guy
Amad Diallo is a non-entity, Ahmed. Though, if you be honest,
he's missing the point. By the way, did I say that he's going to be as good as Cole Palmer? Of course not. But Amad Diallo has all the qualities here that I've seen so far in that small sample size that he can excel at Man United.
But you want to know something? He hasn't had a small sample size because if I'm not mistaken, it was Cole Palmer's first breakout season last year, and Amad Diallo did not have entire seasons where he was on loan. Also in Atlanta,
he cooked him
very young.
Bro, he was at Atlanta. He had
in
the
same. If we take the best of Cole Palmer at Man City and compare it to the best of Amad Diallo in his whole entire career up until this point,
that's actually fact.
I think Cole Palmer has done more at City.
At best, Amad Diallo is probably just another Somerville.
Bro, Palmer's playing in the Champions League.
Somerville's better.
Palmer's playing in the Champions League.
No. What I mean by that, is that
Somerville's better.
No.
Somerville is better.
What I mean by Somerville is that he's cooked in the Championship. Yeah, now
Amad Diallo is not even in the top 10% of his age group.
Bro, I don't care about top age percent groups and all that nonsense. I don't care about that. Like I said,
Cole Palmer is one of the best in his age.
Yeah, but Cole Palmer,
they're the same age, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's because Cole Palmer has been given the game time.
They're the same age.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
So how are you basing what you, Ahmed, in the same sentence, by the way, you said he was not given the sample size, and in the same time you said based on the sample size I saw. Which one is that?
What I'm saying here is that with Amad Diallo, last season people say, oh, if he's that good, then why did he not play? I specifically said that Ten Hag didn't like him. That's why he's not being played. And I'm saying the games that he played against Arsenal, against I'm pretty sure Newcastle, yeah.
What do you mean didn't like him? Can you define didn't like him?
He didn't favor him. He favored Foden ahead of him.
Do you think a coach would bench a player that would win them the game as good as you say he is?
Yeah, but we'll talk about
no.
Yes.
Are you basing it off 39 games in the Championship?
It's not just Championship, bro. It's
not
just.
Someone said in the comments, Palmer in a team with no pressure is not the same as Palmer under pressure. Do you not get an assist?
We'll see that next season. Let's just see that next season.
Final fucking European competition.
Bro, do you not realize the pressure it is to come in for Man City and play games?
That's what I'm saying. There's pressure if you're the only player scoring goals. That's flipping pressure.
Going back to the Man United thing, to be honest with you, Ahmed, next season you go with Amad Diallo right side. I don't know who's going to play your left side. Is it Garnacho or is it going to be Marcus Rashford?
It's probably going to be a Rashford. It's probably going to be a Rashford, Zirkzee, and Amad Diallo, or maybe Sancho because now he's back.
Sounds mid.
You can say it sounds mid, but you still have.
No, but it's true. Don't be copium. Just if Chelsea.
Don't be copium, bro.
Don't keep saying Mudryk. Don't keep saying Mudryk. Mudryk is the third.
Nkunku, Jackson, Palmer.
Bro,
Nkunku, Jackson, Palmer. Hey,
Barney.
Don't say Mudryk. Mudryk is the third choice left winger, bro.
Thank you, Mo. What he's doing is using the worst case scenario.
Exactly.
As if like.
Okay, let's call it right now. Ahmed, you genuinely believe Manchester United is better than Chelsea?
Bro, we're better at Chelsea at everything, bro. Better at Chelsea.
Then what?
At everything.
You said at everything.
You better defending, better attacking, better midfield.
Bro, maybe bar in the midfield.
Actually, if we do a starting 11 at the current moment,
we can't do that. Mo, we can't do that because as much as I want to say, yeah, starting 11 wise, you might have a better team than them, or vice versa. We have a team that's seen the team play, and they have Eric Ten Hag for the first season. One set, Owen, bro. I'm actually backing you up here a bit. And we have Maresca coming in. We might play sick. We might play crap. Eric Ten Hag might turn it around, or we might be average. So it's hard to play with a player, or technically on paper, Rashford is better than X. Like, we can't really do that, I'll be real. Maybe if we're comparing Man City to Man United, because we've seen objective truth by Man City's form, we can do that. But teams are in a similar position, average. It's hard to say. Even me, I could be gloating right now and go, I'm James, this, Cole, but like, that's pointless because Maresca might be dud.
All right, let me. All I'm saying here is that people think that we're just going to be. People think that that's it for the signings. We've got so many positions.
No one said that though.
No, but I'm just saying it. Yeah, we've got so many positions we need to address. De Ligt is not going to be the only centre back we sign. We're going to sign 2 centre backs here. So that's De Ligt.
You already signed Johnny Evans to a new deal.
No, hold on. Yeah, that one didn't slap. That's a squad player anyway. Like I said, we're going to be signing. Bro, there's reports out that saying Xerxes is not potentially the only attacker we're going to be signing. We're going to get the Mason. We're going to be getting the Mason Greenwood price, and that could potentially we might look at an Ivan Toney. If we get 2 centre backs here, we're being linked to Ugarte as well, who's potentially a Casemiro replacement. We're going to get linked. We're linked with that Turkish left back. Yeah, people are not understanding is that the transfer window does not end here. We're still going to make so many signings. So the squad that we're talking about, or who's better, we are moving fast in this market, and we're doing multiple deals at the same time.
Mo, you know he's doing? You know he's arguing points that no one said.
No, but
he's looking at Twitter and YouTube way too much. No one said.
You know what, Chaz?
No one once said in this stream, My United transfer window is over.
You just called it a mid-attack. You just called it a mid-attack.
I said, as it stands, Diallo, Xerxes, and Rashford is not that.
So can I understand something? You signed Rasmus Højlund, and you got Xerxes, and you have Marcus Rashford, and Ahmad Diallo is fantastic.
100 million.
Hold on. The point I'm making that, and then you're gonna sign Ivan Toney. Who's gonna play then? So Xerxes is coming to be the third choice striker. Is that what I'm understanding?
Bro, more quality. I have no issues with that, bro. You bring in more quality. I have no issues.
Why do people think that clubs work like this? Like, just you go to Ivan Toney and say, by the way, Ivan, we have Rasmus Højlund, we have Xerxes. Ivan, you're coming to be the third striker.
Clubs have depth charts.
He's like, yes, I am joining you to not play Champions League and be the third choice forward. Yes, Manchester. And to work under Ten Hag. Okay, do you think that works like this?
Okay, Højlund, first of all, Højlund's not going to be a starter like that, innit? Like, he's not going to be a starter like that.
65
that is 70 million down the drain.
65 M's on the
no starter.
65 million down the drain.
What is this? Is this Man City?
Wow.
We get guys like,
all right, hold on a second.
Okay, 65
million. Can I say quickly? I'm going to say
8.
Yeah, I wanted to say quickly, Ahmed, before you go, this year, your transfer window, with all these big names and everything you guys are saying you're signing, it's reminded me a little bit, of our first season, under transfer under Bowley, where we signed all these big names, you know what I mean, and it was all flashy, everyone was getting haps about the signing, you remember? And then, we saw what happened.
To be honest, just to be honest, I actually...
Please. Is De Ligt better than Varane?
No, he's not better than Varane.
Right now he is.
Yes.
Oh, so there's a debate. Next question.
Varane's finished, bro.
It is. When Varane joined Man United, he joined for the cash and he didn't find the right club. Varane joined Man United and he was ass, bro.
Mo, what has De Ligt done in the game so far recently? What he's done for me lately?
Man's talking about what's De Ligt done, bro.
I don't think De Ligt is amazing. He didn't
hold on.
I know De Ligt at Juventus was not great.
He was not good at Juventus,
Bro, De Ligt is not great. One second, guys. De Ligt is the profile. They don't have a tall, imposing center half like that.
Bro, these guys are talking about is he better than Varane? Getting a player that is as good as Varane is so difficult in this market. And plus, we're getting De Ligt. Varane.
He's saying De Ligt.
What do you mean?
Varane.
Bro, you can find good centre backs.
Getting a player that's as good as Rafael Varane.
Varane's world class or something.
Bro, Varane is
Lina just as good as Varane right now.
Varane's like a 6 out of 10 right now.
Listen, Varane last season.
Bro, Ahmed, I think you're mistaken. Varane, when he joined your club, he was an 8 out of 10 defender. The day he joined Man United, the first game, he went to a 6 out of 10 defender.
He's been a 6
from game one, bro. From game one. Game
Declined.
one,
Injury
Declined.
prone.
bro.
average
The decline happened like it fell
way
off
he's
like
talking
a
about
cliff.
Varane,
And then
you
he
would
got
think he
into
was
the
still
Zorc
world
straight
class.
away.
Jackson Varane's world class. Oh,
No, it hasn't.
can't replace Varane.
No, it
Oh,
hasn't. No, it hasn't. The
Sorry.
only reason why we got rid of Varane is because of the
That's
wage.
what they do now.
Ahmed,
Delict, bro.
Habibi,
World class
Allah, I
delict.
love you,
World
Ahmed.
class delict.
Stop saying shit
Bro,
like
Harry
this,
Maguire
Ahmed.
was better than
That's the only
Varane
reason
last
You know what I
year.
mean?
Stop
Varane,
saying shit like this.
me
It's
tell
like
you
Casemiro had a good, bro. Casemiro, I give you first season was
Yeah,
great.
fact.
Casemiro, right? Second season, like someone that knocked the guy in the head or something.
guy
Some
won
kind of
this, yeah.
fucking shit
Won
happened to
this.
the guy.
Bang.
Bro,
Literally.
Varane was amazing at Real Madrid. Joined Manchester United, bro. The guy couldn't pass the ball, bro, with
The guy
both
went
feet.
down the
The
drain.
guy had both left
Went
feet,
like this,
bro.
No,
He's
no, that's not true.
finished.
That's not true. That's not true because last season he was our best centre back and he was our most available centre back as well. So this.
Do you know why he was your best
Excuse me?
left centre back? I'm gonna tell you why.
You
Guys,
had no
I'm gonna tell you how.
centre-backs.
He was our best.
I'm gonna tell you how he assessed how
our best
Ahmed assessed Varane. I'm gonna tell you how. Man United would sit deep, right? They signed Rafael Varane. Man, I would sit
Guys.
deep. Varane would get like a Tarkovsky blocks. You know what I mean?
He played
Tackles,
22
blocks.
games.
And then
Bro,
they would
insane,
say,
bro.
"Oh my God, he looks amazing, bro." Ahmed, when you signed Rafa Varane, you didn't sign Rafa Varane for the blocks and the tackles inside the 18 and the last ditch tackles.
So
You signed Varane as a player that defends. Ahmed, you know what I'm talking about.
But you're
When
talking
clubs
about
like Man
system.
One
United
second,
go sign
Ahmed.
Amara.
You're talking.
Ahmed.
You're
I think
you're
you're
talking
missing
about.
the point.
No, but I can answer that. You're talking.
If your point is valid, Ahmed, Tarkovsky would be the best centre back in the league, bro.
Ahmed,
Bro,
Ahmed,
if
I
your
need to
point
say
is
one
valid.
thing. Did you just
Yeah,
say,
Preston Ahmed heavy.
Did you just say-
Getting Preston
This is
Ahmed
nonsense.
today.
bro, did you just say that Varane last
Yes,
season played the
yes,
most
yes.
game out of all your center backs?
Yes, alongside him and Maguire.
You know who played more than both of them?
Go on.
Johnny Evans.
Johnny Evans.
How
He
many
played
did Johnny
22
Evans play?
games.
How many Johnny
He
Evans?
played 23 games.
How
in
many
the
did
Premier
Varane
League.
play?
Varane played 22.
Oh my God, huge difference! Wow, wow, by one. Oh my days! Like
No, but
played-
still, it debunks your
huge
point.
difference. No, it doesn't.
Your
debunk-
point was
Oh, Man United fans are upset. The problem is people think that I'm cooking Man United. I came here to think that Man United already are ahead with the delict. The problem is Ahmed's take sometimes just it's tough to, you know what I mean, to digest.
No, but
You gotta, like-
Ahmed doesn't know if he wants to be negative or deluded because he's a little bit of both.
Yeah, fact.
It's
You
not
don't
about that.
really know
It's
what
not
to
about
do.
that.
He's too extreme. He's on the
He's doing
extreme,
too
bro. You know
much.
what I mean?
All
Yeah,
that
when it
stuff,
comes to
you
Ten
know,
Hag,
Chelsea, you know,
when it
he's the
comes to
best
Ten
ever.
Hag,
And
F
no one
United.
asked that,
But when it
Yes,
comes to
yes,
when it
yes.
comes to
like, he's
everything
doing too
else,
much.
when it comes
No
to everything
nuance.
else,
You know what it
I
is,
don't
Chaz?
care.
No nuance. There's
It's
no
not
nuance,
one at a
Chaz. No
time.
nuance.
One at
No
a time.
no
One at a
nuance.
time.
All
Sorry,
he's
sorry.
doing here is so easy to read. Like Chelsea fans last year, even is like you ask him one question, he's putting out all the fires. We haven't stopped here. We can still go in the future. We're gonna start. No one asked you that, bro. No one asked that. All
like
we
I
asked
said,
you was
like
who's
I
winning
said,
Chelsea winning. You
I
have a
have-
fucking
I have-
monologue about nothing, bro.
I have
No one
answered. Yeah,
cares.
I have
Sign the
answered.
players first, then come with chest.
I
You got
have
the chest
answered-
first before the players.
Listen.
Don't make sense.
I've answered all of the questions. Yeah, whether you
You
like
answered
the way
no questions. No one
I've
asked you anything.
Mo, have I not answered all your questions? Have I not answered all your questions?
Oh, you're
did,
doing
you
too
did.
much.
Exactly. There you go. I've answered all the questions. Yeah, De Ligt is a 24-year-old centre back who's coming to Man United. He's going to take a pay cut. Yeah,
It's not even better than Varane, though.
bro. You're
But
missing
it doesn't
the point.
matter. But
Who's
to
on
be
the
honest with you, Chaz, I'm going to tell you something, Chaz. To be honest with you,
It does matter.
Lisandro, I'm telling you, Chaz, Lisandro Martinez and De Ligt would be the starting centre backs for Chelsea
you go.
tomorrow.
Based off what?
Based on what I
Based off
saw.
playing, yeah? Huh?
No. De Ligt, by the way, he's not the worst defender. Just make sure. When at Juventus, by the way, he wasn't awful, by the way. Because
Exactly.
at the end, they got the same money they paid. At Bayern Munich in the first season, he wasn't bad at all. The second season, he wasn't great. He got injured. When he came back from injury, started making mistakes, same as Upamecano. But I'm going to tell you something. De Ligt, we saw De Ligt before play great for Ajax. We saw De Ligt had a good season at Bayern. The difference is, your tossing guy played for Fulham. He was all right.
But you know, the
Okay,
thing
but
is,
hold on.
Fulham
Who's
had a
your
good
starting
defense.
center? So to have a benchmark, who's the starting center backs at the current moment for Chelsea?
100% to be Wesley Fofana and either Cole or Badashile.
yeah,
Okay,
Lee back
so
over.
at
I'm
the current
taking them over
moment,
them
if
two.
you're
I'm taking it.
hold on, if you ask anyone,
we saw
yeah, but
Fofana.
hold on, I get what you're saying. Fofana at Leicester, right? I saw Harry Maguire play at Leicester. I saw Fofana play. Did he play 300 minutes at Chelsea at the current moment? 300 to 400 minutes
but Mo,
overall?
You just used De Ligt sample size.
Yeah, but Delict had Delict just played football last season. Fofana played 2 seasons ago, Chaz.
Hold on a minute. You just said
Yes.
Delict performed over Ajax. A lot of that team did. A lot of that team hasn't performed ever since. Since he went to Juve,
I mentioned Bayern Munich. What about Bayern Munich?
Let me remind you, at Juve, he was very, very average, if not poor. And now Bayern Munich, again, he's been okay. There's a reason why they don't mind.
Fofana hasn't played football, Chaz.
There's a reason
Fofana
why.
hasn't played.
1 second. There's a reason why they don't mind getting 35 million euros for him. If he was so good,
that's a lie. But anyway, my point about the Chaz, Fofana hasn't played football. If you go next season, assuming that Fofana that comes back from back-to-back injuries,
that though. But you told me they start for you, and I disagree. I wouldn't take them.
All right, you don't have to take the lip.
That's my opinion.
You can stick to flipping Badalus Chile and all that.
You finished below us. We're starting ahead of you anyway.
Listen. You can have them. All I'm saying, Delit, for the price that we're getting him.
Don't sound that good
Listen,
right now.
for the price we're getting.
By the way, the reason why he wants to leave Bayern because he wants a guaranteed start. By the way,
there you go.
People actually forgot that.
People always quote
Bro, Bayern Munich fans want to keep him.
Why can't he start over him?
Want to keep him.
Why can't he start over Kim Min-jae?
He doesn't want to stay as well.
Bayern Munich fans want to keep Delict.
And if we're being honest, by the way, and if we're being honest about Delict, has Delict been able to replicate the season that he had? I think now was 6 years ago. 6 years ago now. That was when he was.
You don't have to defend every single time.
Sometimes fans don't know what's best for the club.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, I want to move on from Man United because this is getting okay. Can we go? Can we leave from Man United and go to Arsenal before we go to England, please? No, before we go on, there is the Danny Olmo link though. Let me just do these couple of super chats before we move on. AJ is saying, Man United fans talk like Wilcox and Barada are on the pitch. Bro,
are they not doing their job? Are they not doing their job, Wilcox and Barada? So what's
but you talk about them like they are on the pitch. Bro, I'm just going to say this. Someone told me this. That's not my take. The more I hear about management, I know that the club is not running the right way. The less I hear about the people in the backroom staff, right? The better the club is. I hear in Arsenal about 2 people, Arteta and Edo in signings. In Man City, you only hear about Pep and maybe Khaldoon sometimes. For Man United now, all you guys rave about is that, oh my God, we got Ashworth, we got Barada, we got Wilcox, we got this.
Well, what's wrong with
that?
That's
not a good. By the way, that's not a good sign. By the way, Chelsea the same. The more we hear about the backroom stuff, the more we hear about the management, the people up there, I know that there is something is not right. The less you hear about these people, the better the club is run. The more stable it is. Let's just put it this way. The more stable the club is. Right? You guys, no one talks about, most of you Man United fans wanted Ten Hag gone. And you guys are just coping with the decision that is made. You're coping with the decision that is made because you just need to sleep well at night.
Let me answer this Ten Hag real quick. 2 seconds, and I'll finish. Ten Hag, I don't back Ten Hag. I don't think he's a good manager yet. However, I don't rate him. Now that he's got the extension, he's only got a 1-year extension. We haven't given him a brand new contract that's for 3 years or 4 years, like Maresca for Chelsea. Okay. So clearly that the board do not really rate him, and he's not their first choice. The reason why we remained with Ten Hag is because of finance. That's the reason. Had we had more finance, bro, you have to sack him for 10 mil and you have to do so many things. He's not the first.
But let me ask you something. You literally contradicted yourself. How are you going on the market signing all these players and you're talking to me about 10 mil not to get a better manager? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Ahmed, the story doesn't add up. Ahmed, the story doesn't add up. If it is 10 mil only, you cannot tell me that you're going to sign 5, 6, 7 players, and you tell me that you're doing, Ahmed, you're telling me you're doing installments and all this stuff. Bro, that's 10 million. Freaking Chelsea paid like 40 million or 30 million to Graham Potter, right? That's big chunk of money. 10 million, bro, to get rid of your manager. You're crazy.
We're still, bro, you got to understand that we're still in debt and our wage structure is so much.
No.
It's true, though. Man. It's true.
You're doing elite copium, man.
It's true. It's not copium.
So you've been in debt since 2005.
I'll ask you a question saying, you just say this to the camera. I'm underwhelmed, but the board back him is what it is.
Bro, I literally came on
Ahmed said that many times.
He's talking about the money. Who cares? It's 10 million. That's not a good point, man. Come on.
Okay, let's move on from this. AMT is saying, when Man United fans feel something good coming, they are unbearable than others.
Good.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
You think Arsenal?
All fans are like this. IMT, all fans are like this. Arsenal fans, if they sign Calafiori and they get anybody, bro, they're gonna tell us they were the best team in the world again.
That's funny.
Anyone, bro. Anyone. All football fans. Inter fans, Juventus fans, AC Milan, everyone, bro. Freaking AC Milan signed Reinders, the guy you see, and they told us the best midfielder in the world, bro. Bro, anyone does this AMT, and you know it. Moving on, I want to just ask one question. Can Chelsea, just before we go into a big debate, I had this discussion with HUSAM earlier today about Chelsea attraction of top talent. Can Chelsea attract top talent? Top talent. Can you attract the likes of Olmo, for example? Can you convince him that he can come to Chelsea?
No,
if there's another club for him.
Not about Champions League.
It's not anybody that wants a Champions League, no.
So if they want Champions League, then unfortunately not. That's how it goes.
I think the issue is going to be, yes, you can attract them, but you're going to have to overpay for them. And the reality is, I don't think the ownership want to overpay.
So when you don't have Champions League and you don't want to bet your wage structure, it's a no.
Exactly.
At least I told you already, Mo, if Chelsea even had Europa League, I think we get it. We just didn't have the.
You get top talent. Yeah.
That's my point.
Conference League is going to turn off.
If he was saying no to us outright, we wouldn't have gone for it. Because he was like, nah. But he thought about it. Bayern hadn't come in yet. And he was like, calm. And then Bayern came in and was like, nah, I'm going Bayern. Champions League, money, cool.
Yeah.
That's it. So
fair enough.
When you're not in the Champions League and you don't have that bargaining power, and you don't want to amend your wage, like there's not really much time.
Yeah. Guys, there's 500 people here. Can we get at least, listen on this, can we get at least to 400 likes on this stream? Guys, hit that like button underneath your live chat. It helps the channel massively move to the next person and get new subscribers, get the show to more people, 500. And also, all the guys' channels in the description. Igal Talks Football in the description, just one click away. Shaz's channel is in the description. The Bridge is in the description. And also AA United in the description. Guys, these guys need subscribers. Igal is on the way to 30K, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Right? So come on, guys. Let's get Igal to 30K, guys. It's one click. You don't have to type. You don't have to do anything. You just click, subscribe, and come back, guys. Come on. Chez as well. Ahmed the Bridge, daily content, and AA United as well, guys. Come on. Hit the like button. Arsenal, though. Yeah. Calafiori deal is a little bit stalling. But what else do Arsenal need?
Bro, we have a goalkeeper situation that I don't think people realize. We almost have zero goalkeepers in our club besides Ramsdale and Raya at this moment in time. Our academy goalkeepers are either been released or are going out on loan in Karl Hein. We don't have a third choice goalkeeper, and if Ramsdale sold, we don't have a second choice goalkeeper. We're going to end up getting a third choice keeper in Dan Bentley. We're going to get a second choice keeper in some guy from Spain called Garcia. We're going to also try to sell Ramsdale, but it's going to be difficult because not a lot of teams need goalkeepers, and the teams that do need goalkeepers, they probably can't afford Ramsdale's fee plus wages. So that is the situation there. Then you look at the midfield. We're also now linked to the Spanish midfielder who scored the header versus
Mikel Moreno.
Was it against France? Who did he score the header against? Germany.
Germany.
Yeah. So we're linked to him, and we were linked to him before the Euros even started. It was kind of underwhelming at the time, but now that we look at it, we were scouting him the same time we were looking at Zubimendi and some of these other guys that are Real Sociedad. I never really noticed him too much, and when I watched the games, I never looked back at it. I never really noticed him too much, but now that I'm looking at it, I need to learn more about the guy. Personally, I don't know enough about Mikel Moreno, but he seems like an experienced older head that we could bring in and benefit our midfield. And then attack, I'm hearing noises about Eze. I'm hearing noises about wingers, nothing really about strikers. The striker situation seems to be after Tesco. Seems like we've shifted gears away from a striker, and we look to be bringing another winger to help strengthen the front three.
Can I say something though? I feel like Arsenal need to be careful, because now the rumors of Pep leaving and Man City's like downfall is upon us because Pep's leaving. He obviously controls everything. Sick manager. I feel like a lot of teams will butt their ideas up and try and reach that level and overspend and try to like get the manager. We got Maresca trying to copycat the Arteta Pep route. Man United getting the structure correct. Liverpool got thingy back in. What's his name? The sporting director.
Edwards
back in. Yeah. So like, you can't go into a third season not winning the league. Like That definitely can't happen because the reason why that can't happen economically and just mentally is your players now, a lot of them will be their third season in a row, trying to go for a league and not winning it. That is 100% going to have an impact. 2 years is already enough. But 3 seasons, that's a lot. Look at Liverpool. Klopp had to leave. The guy's not old. He just couldn't do it anymore. He's drained. And yes, he was there for a lot longer.
I'm not following.
He's basically saying if you don't win the league this year, everything is.
I'm not following him. What is Klopp has to do with this year, man?
Wait, what?
I'm not following what is Klopp has to do with this.
Rustling around, man.
I am listening, wallahi. I'm listening.
No, but when he tried, I think the point.
I mean, my point is, Mo's the only one who didn't hear what I said. The guy on Abdi
maybe I did it. Go ahead. Yeah.
He's basically implying that our Klopp got tired, so Arsenal could get tired if you keep going.
They need to freshen things up. They need to get the signings in soon. They need that left winger. They need a striker. I don't know what they're waiting for. They have the money.
Left winger. You don't need a left winger.
Trossard, Martinelli. Do you think Martinelli's going to bounce back this season?
We could bring in Eze and he could play on the right.
Eze upgrade your team, bro. You need to upgrade your team. You can't rest your laurels.
Eze's not a winger.
I feel like Arsenal this season are in a very weird situation. If they don't win the league or win the Champions League, it's literally going to be like a slap. They've done that means 3rd season in a row. Their team, Saliba, Gabriel, the same players again doing the same.
You know what? I like this. You know what Ches is doing? He's doing what he should be doing as a rival. He's trying to apply pressure. But the reality situation is, I don't think the team are going to ever rest on their laurels.
What do you mean apply pressure? You need pressure. You need to win,
bro. For 1 second, did I disagree with you?
It's the mentality.
1 second.
Mentality,
Ches, you said to Mo, you're not listening, and I don't think you're listening.
And apply pressure. There is
1
pressure.
second. Bro, I did not insult you. I said what you're doing is complimenting us because we need the pressure. Apply it. I don't care.
I'm not
at this moment in time. We're
We're
not resting on our laurels. We are still improving the team. Just because we haven't made any signings, you could admit it yourself. We don't need to make 7 signings to improve this team. We just need a couple key areas to be addressed.
Yeah, true.
If you're gonna address those key areas, you're gonna let scouts do their job. Understand that there's still Euros and a Copa Americas, and you're not in a rush to get everything done right away.
What I would say, Ago, is you could agree with this, Mo could agree with this, to Ahmed Khan as well, yeah? Arsenal never do a nothing windows. Every single window the last 5 years, it's objective, football talk. Arsenal fans come away with going,
it's always felt like you're missing one piece or like 2 pieces.
But the difference was, there's a major difference though.
You know what I'm saying, innit? I'm saying,
I hear you, and you're 100% spot on. Like, 1 second, you're 100% spot on. But as your team gets better and better, you need less areas to fix. Before, we were trying to fix the starting 11 so much. Now, we're not trying to necessarily fix the starting 11 only. Now
the starting 11 needs fixing though.
The left back maybe, and maybe the striker, but the rest of it, and maybe a midfielder. 3 positions you could really fix in the starting 11 and really upgrade those areas. Outside of that, you're looking at squad players.
Again, yeah, I agree with you on the squad.
So when you get to this stage, can you really say you're coming too short? You can't.
So who's the 3 starting players that you need then? Who's that?
A left back, a midfielder, and maybe another attacking player.
It's not maybe. You need
striker. You must have a striker.
We're not going to sign a striker. I don't know if you guys know.
I would have to argue, man. A backup right. I think a backup right winger might be needed.
You should be demanding.
A backup for Saka that can also play in the 10 might be a more logical answer. Somebody who can give Odegaard and Saka some rest might be more.
My concern is a guy is way too chill for a guy who's lost 2 leagues in a row. You know what I'm saying? If this was Chelsea, I'd be pissed.
Excuse me?
I'm like, bro.
1 second. 1 second. Did you see my post?
I think you're too chill for someone who came 12th and 6th. To be honest,
1 second.
I think it's too chill as well.
Like, I'm not somebody who's losing my shit because I know my team is there and thereabouts. We are going to be there. We are going to be there this season, no matter what. I know that. And
we are there to win.
Bro, do you know what it is?
I think you're missing his point. I think you're missing his point. Everyone is saying you're definitely gonna be there. There's no doubt about that. There is no.
And I'm not panicked about this.
The problem is people are saying now it's the time to make enough to make sure that you're not only there, that you are ahead.
Yes, you're not just there to take part. You're
I
not just there to
know,
take part.
and
That's
based
what he said.
on what I'm seeing this
That is the whole
window,
point, Egal.
based on what I'm seeing this window, we're trying to improve on one of the best defenses that we've had in our Arsenal history. We're also trying to improve our attack, which has been faltering. We're also trying to improve our midfield. So we are trying to improve on every single area that you guys are speaking about. So
defense wasn't the reason why Arsenal didn't win the league. It's because of the 8.
You want to know something? You could argue if we didn't concede the goals versus Newcastle and Aston Villa, we would win the league. So
let's be honest.
Gal, you're not correct.
Gal, if we're being honest,
I never said anything about copium.
Bro.
No,
I responded to your point, which is incorrect.
He's wrong. He said Arsenal are trying to show up the
One
best.
second, Mo. You won the league numerous times with Inter. You won the league defensively. You also won the league offensively. You can win it both ways.
You're missing my point. The reason why he didn't win the league.
What's the point? Can someone ask a question?
His point is,
so his point is, I think Chez's point is that he didn't win the league defensively, and Egal was saying because of the fact that we let 2 into Aston Villa, maybe we need to improve the defense. But the point we're trying to make,
because Zinchenko was a liability, everyone here can admit.
I know, but the point we're trying to make, bro, the point we're trying to make, bro, irregardless, the point we're trying to make to you, bro, is irregardless. The fact of the matter is your defense here was still the number 1 defense in the league.
Isn't it more of a statement when we go and try to address it?
No, stop doing copium. Mo, you hearing this?
Because I feel like for me,
how
bro,
is it copium when I'm giving you the actual facts? We are trying to sign.
But Egal, the problem is
one of the best
if you already have the number 1
players in the left centre back's left position to improve this team.
No, but Egal, if you already have the number 1 defense, Egal, you already have the number 1 defense in the league.
Chance just says words at this point. You might as well be like DJ Khaled.
But again, Egal,
you're like DJ Khaled. You just say random shit. Like what the hell?
Wait.
You already have the number 1 defense in the world.
What? You only have the 1 defense. He's just gonna say copy up.
Hold on, we're all speaking over each other. Stop. No one can hear anything.
Let me speak to you. Mo,
we can't hear each other, guys. One at a time.
Let me just say. Let
me say his point to Mo.
Let Ahmed say. Let Ahmed just ask a question, please.
I think the issue I have here is that you already have the number 1 defense in the league, right? I don't need to. I feel like for me again, that is not necessarily the priority I'll be addressing. Where was the weakness? Midfield, you could say, and maybe in attack. Again, midfield and in attack, I would argue, right? Why don't you go to improve those ones first before we start going back to?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is Zinchenko good enough to start as a left back for us right now?
I swear you man.
He's not starting left back.
But he's not starting left back, isn't he? He's in Timber.
Timber is.
Timber just came back from injury. We haven't seen him play there.
Moving the
1 second. One second. I'm answering your question. Okay. My point is Arsenal have Timber, who can play left back, who could also play in many other positions also. So he could be squad depth in many different areas. Also, we have another situation where we have Kieran Tierney, Nuno Tavares, Zinchenko, Kavior, Tomiyasu. None of those guys are out and out left-footed left backs that are solid defensively and also have the pace to get forward and attack at the same time. So we went and we addressed that area. And guess what? Financially, if you're gonna improve an area in your pitch, you're gonna improve the area where you feel like you have the biggest scope for improvement. You can make the biggest scope for improvement.
Let me just have my say here real quick, bro. At the end of the day, Arsenal
guys are not listening. They choose not to listen.
No, but Egal. Arsenal, what they need to do, they need to close the gap on Man City. No offense,
How do we do that?
Let me land, bro. Let's not sit on the fence, bro. Calafiori is not going to close the gap. He's not going to close it. He's not going to close the gap.
Calafiori is going to improve our defense.
I kind of slightly disagree.
Let me just finish here. Calafiori, he's had a nice Euros, bro. Bear girls fancy him, and he's getting loads of hit and he's getting loads of praise in it. So we just need to relax, He still needs to come to Arsenal, and integrate into the Premier League. He's not going to hit the ground running. He's still a young centre back. He's a young left back. He's not going to hit the ground running. So we're talking about
before you go on. Hold on, everyone, hold on. Would you say the same about Xerxes? Wait, Ahmed. Would you say the same about Xerxes? You said Rasmus Hoyland is not that guy. Go ahead.
Yeah, Xerxes already played at a top club though with Bayern. Already played at a top club with Bayern Munich. So Calafiori, he's not played at a top club like that.
Calafiori played at Roma, by the way. So what we're saying. They're not
Same with Basel as well. Basel's first team.
And
You know,
secondly,
he played for Italy in the Euros.
What has Xerxes got to do anything with Calafiori? We're talking about.
They played at the same Italian club last year.
They were the same team, bro.
We are talking about closing the gap.
Ahmed, I'm just trying to see if you hold the same measuring stick for everyone.
That was always going to happen, Ahmed. When you said that question was always going to happen.
Bro, Did I say that we're going to win the league with Xerxes? Did I say that?
No, but the point.
But you're also trying to close the gap on someone else. You finished 8th.
Exactly.
Oh, you know the funny thing is.
Hold on.
Oh, you know the funny thing is.
Wait, hold on.
Do you know the funny thing is?
Hold
if
on.
Arsenal were signing Xerxes, wallahi, he would be sitting here right now saying Xerxes is not going to close the gap on Man City.
By the way,
Xerxes is not going to help you win the league. Xerxes is not going to improve your attack like that.
We not need a striker, yes or no? We got the striker. Why is everyone crying? We got the striker.
Yeah, you got a Martial replacement. Somebody that might sit on the bench.
That's what we needed. That's what we
need.
Ahmed's
rattled, man.
And guess what?
Like,
you wanna know something? We signed one of the best up and coming Italian left-footed center back / left back, and you're telling me he doesn't move the needle,
bro?
He might not.
Let me respond to that point. That's very
not gonna.
My main point, Mo.
Sorry, Calafiori. If he was signing for Manchester United right now, if Calafiori was signing for Manchester United right now, you would be wanking off to him.
Are we in the same position?
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
That image was not necessary.
Is United in the same position as Arsenal? Are we in the same position?
That's what I was going to say.
Are we in the same position? We can make
no, but that's even more scary for you.
We can make this strengthening. Wait. We can make these signings.
I know.
That's why I said tranquilo, man. Tranquilo.
We can make these signings, yeah, because we're trying to fill in the positions because we've got so many. You should be winning titles, bro. Where we are right now. In comparison to Arsenal.
Ahmed, the point that Mo was making and Igal was making, which I agree with, is that listen, they both come from the same club, Bologna, right? They are, of course, both of them are going to have some level of proving time to actually, embed into the league. It's unfair for you to say.
I feel like I agree. I think Ahmed knows that. I think we're deviating away from the main point.
Yeah.
The main point is that Ahmed's point was facts in terms of like Arsenal. People saying chat 1 point difference, bro. It's harder to close 1 point than to close 10. 4th to 5th is an easy transition than 2nd to 1st because that level is that much higher. So the players coming in have to cement that team or help the bench massively. So the point you're trying to make is that you were one of the best defenders in the league last season and you still didn't win the league. It's not your defense why you didn't win the league. It's not that. That's factually incorrect. So a guy using copium saying, we're shoring up the best defense. What a stupid point. That's not the reason why you didn't win the league.
As a Chelsea fan,
you have to let people land.
How many times?
You have to let people land because obviously your emotions get better of you. I understand it. Listen.
This guy, he's like DJ Khaled. He just comes here and goes.
Another one.
Is that Arsenal need to win the league, and you got a guy sitting nonchalantly in the background, laughing at Man United, laughing at Chelsea.
Exactly.
His club has the most pressure. You're not letting me land my point, which means you can't relax. Tranquilo. His club has the most pressure, but he's sitting there, smiling, looking at us, looking around the room, like his team might not win 3 titles in a row.
The season haven't even started yet. The season hasn't even started yet, and you're anointing Man
City. Where is your 8, Gal?
But do you know why? We're saying the reason.
1 second. You're already announcing Man City as the winner.
Man said we'll be thereabouts.
1 second.
You know what?
You're not letting me speak now.
We'll be thereabouts.
You're not letting me speak now. I'm going to be quick and concise. You are coming here and telling me you did not win the league last year because of your attack, but we are shoring up our defense. So if you have a strength and you improve on your strength, isn't that more scary than looking at areas where you're weak at and saying, you know what, let's gradually improve?
Why are you doing a league something?
You're muted.
But just quickly.
That's a load of waffle, Igal.
I wanted to say.
No, I just said. I said we're already one of the best defenses.
Hold on. Igal, can you repeat what you said again, please?
We're already one of the best defenses, so we're shoring up the weak area in our defense, which is our left back position, to then further improve our defense. When you're in a position of strength and you have a strength, further improving that strength, you can get better.
Your 8 is your weakness. Shouldn't you address that first?
Sorry?
I have another point. I have another
Listen,
point
it's
before we
more
just
of a
start.
because,
priority than your left back.
you don't address something first doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to address
Yeah, but
it.
No one said
Igal
that.
is right though. Maybe
No,
I'm gonna
no,
tell
I
you
never
why
said that,
Igal is
bro.
right.
I
I'm
never
gonna
said
tell you why Igal. I'm gonna tell you why
said
Igal is right here. Because the two targets they're looking at are actually still playing the final of the Euros. Mikel Moreno and Eze. They can't just
That's
go and
fact.
negotiate with the guys. That's a fact. They can't just go to the camp and say, hey, by the way, Moreno, you have a final tomorrow. How about you join our club? You know, guys know that that's not gonna happen.
No,
So
they
that,
want us to
what
have all
Igal
three
said is
signings
true.
to the door.
I actually applaud this signing of Calafiori because everyone wanted Calafiori and they jumped on it, agreed with the guy, and they already got all the agreement with the guy. Even, and I'm gonna say, I said that before, even if Arsenal didn't need to sign Calafiori the first signing, but they saw the opportunity and they jumped on it. And it's a brilliant signing because they're gonna sell Kivior,
They needed
they're
it
gonna
for
get rid of
Signup.
Zinchenko.
Bro, do you agree with me when I said that Arsenal every summer walk away and go, we still need that one extra player?
Because
Yeah,
before we had more holes.
Mo,
Mm,
a guy agreed with me earlier. He agreed with me. He's an
Because
Arsenal fan.
before we had 11 holes in the squad.
No,
We can't
Gal,
fix
I
all
said
of them.
last season.
Now we only have
No,
3.
stop. Last
No,
season,
but you
literally
keep
this-
going back to the same
this-
point and then
no,
telling
no,
me
no.
stop.
I
No,
actually think you're wrong, Shez. I actually think you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
No, let me know my
Ask
point.
the question. You ask me a question, I'm gonna answer you.
Ask the question. Did Arsenal fans during this year say they were missing some players?
I'm gonna do Arsenal.
No,
I'm gonna
ask
tell
my
you what I
question,
think.
bro.
I'm gonna answer your question exactly. From Arsenal's club perspective and from Arteta, which is wrong.
Scrap the question.
But why? That's the answer to questions.
What? No, that question is poor. What was Havertz bought as? An 8, no?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No,
I want to ask.
No, they didn't have a
Get it out of your
striker,
head.
though.
Get it out of your
just
head. 1 second. Get it out of your head that a player is sold or bought for one position only.
So my point is, if he's not bought,
I don't think so. I actually don't think so. To be honest with you,
I think he's bought for his versatility.
Arteta is the one who handled
Exactly.
Reece Nelson. Arteta is the one who got what's his name? Nketiah contract. Arteta is the one who said, I'm gonna give Smith Rowe a chance, Fabio Vieira. Him being wrong in these players doesn't mean that the club did less than what it needs to be. Like, for example, if Maresca tomorrow says, I want that player, and that player turns to be a bomb, Maresca did enough, but he did it wrong.
Exactly.
You know, if Xerxes tomorrow turns out to be a bomb, Man United did enough because they got the striker needed. That striker turned into a bomb. That's completely different.
Using your logic, then I love this. I'm gonna receipt this stream. A guy was saying, and you're saying, if Arsenal you think they're gonna get all the players they need. So you see how Chelsea's filling their holes. Does a gal and you believe that Arsenal, because in previous summers, correct if I'm wrong, there's been sections of Arsenal fans who have said we need a DM, or we need an 8, or we need a striker. This is the reason why we didn't win the league.
Yeah, but for me,
let me ask a question. Why didn't you win the league? 1 second. Why didn't you win the league last season, Agal? Like, what's it down to? Tell me.
If I'm gonna put it down to one thing, I'm gonna just say, you know what, lapse of concentration.
Why didn't you win the league by a point? Like, why not?
Lapse of concentration.
So if
I disagree with
lack
you.
of mentality.
I think if you look at the games, that we conceded goals in, like the Aston Villa game, the West Ham game, the Fulham game, you can't point it down to one thing. It wasn't one thing.
It's only one thing. It's only one thing, again. There's only one thing.
You can't say
what
it's
it
just
is?
a striker.
I'm gonna tell you what is the one thing that I saw Arsenal needed last season. The 3-point striker that would win you the West Ham game that you created that much one. The Fulham game, you needed that one. By the way, Kai Havertz or Saka or even whoever striker, Jackson can score 15, 20 goals. You need that one striker that will win you the 1-0, the 2-1. That might not give you 25 goals a season, but it wins you that game. These 3 points, the clutch. Do you know what Bellingham? Do you know why Bellingham last season at Real Madrid was adored, right? Because when things get hard, when things get tough at Real Madrid, he pops up all the time with the clutch goal. He might not be the best player on the pitch, by the way. Arsenal needed that one striker from day one to score.
So Mo,
but the reason I'm not going to disagree with you in the Champions League.
And you know what I'm talking about, because Kai Havertz might score 2 goals against Chelsea.
So if
your team might score 5 goals.
goals.
You need that one guy. You don't have that. You don't have that one guy that will literally do the clutch moment to win you these 3 points. And that guy can be just a different type of a striker.
We have guys that are clutch, but they're not rated to that level. For example,
Yes.
Saka, how many times did Saka step up and get a late minute assist?
But you need that number 9, Igal. That number 9.
How many
that
times
number
did Kai
9
Havertz
might be
step
the
up last year?
But you knew my point,
many
Igal,
times did
about the
Declan Rice step
striker.
up?
You know, Igal, when you wanted to score a goal, you looked down and there was fucking Eddie Nketiah on the pitch.
I will tell you
Should be
this.
someone
I
else.
agree with you. I agree with you. We don't have the out and out striker, but we look at the
That
market.
one, you know that one, you know the
I'll tell
guy,
you this.
Fulkrug. You remember Fulkrug in the Euros? You need that guy.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Okay.
You need a super sub, but you need
One
that super
second.
sub. That's what you
One
need.
second. One
Abby,
second.
this is perfect.
If you
That's
cannot,
if you
one
want to
second.
do that.
There's
Yes.
2 ways to improve, though. You can improve by trying to get a better offense, or you can improve by trying to get
So
the,
let me
the
give
better
you a
defense and
hypothetical
a more
then.
solid
Arsenal
midfield.
sign-
There's
if
many,
Arsenal
there's
sign
many different,
Calafiori-
there's different sections to football.
Yeah.
If you only look at the attacking section, you're going to have a great attack.
Yeah,
but
we
you're not going to
agree
be
with
able to defend.
Yeah, but
So
you already
what
have an
let
amazing.
me
You have an
ask you-
Your
amazing
defense is already
defense.
amazing, though.
guys, trust me
Agal.
when I say I rewatched majority of the goals that we conceded last season.
Yeah, fair
A
enough,
large
fair enough.
majority
You're
of
right,
those goals.
Let me ask you a question then.
Every 2 seconds, you're telling me
Because
I'm cutting
you're
you off.
not making a
But
point.
when I
Your
speak,
points don't make sense.
Shez, let him land this point, please.
I've got a
Let
good
him
question.
land.
Let him land.
But let him land first.
Why are
and
you
then
asking
ask
me
him
a question when I
question.
didn't finish? Let me
So this is
finish.
waffling. What do you want me to do? Like I have to interrupt.
You just want to speak.
My point is going to make you think harder because you're just waffling. I need you to think harder. If you sign Calafiori, who's your preferred
Igal,
eight
let's
now?
go
I
in.
need to pick on this. Crazy.
Let me
I don't
ask
know
you
what
a
that
question, yeah?
means.
Man,
Who's
man
Agal's
speaking to me
preferred-
like I'm unintelligent.
Bro,
or
let me
something.
tell
I don't
you
have
this,
no
yeah?
brain.
You know what I
Who's
mean?
Agal's preferred eight?
I need to open your 7th vortex. What? What are
I
we
need to
doing?
use your brain, exactly.
What are we
Agal,
doing?
who's your preferred eight?
You need me to.
Agal,
He's
who's your
asking to
preferred
be
eight?
Professor X, bro. He's saying to you, you know, you need to get in there,
Shez,
bro.
you have 15 seconds to land your question. 15. I'm counting.
Hey, cool. No, don't do that. Agal, who do you like is to play the 8th position?
We're looking to sign an 8.
Who do you like to get?
Don't cut him off. You asked him a question. Don't cut him off.
No,
Let him
I've got
answer.
1 point. Got 1 point. Who would you like to sign? Eze? Let's say you sign Eze.
Eze is not going
Calafiori.
to sign as an 8. Eze is going to sign as a potential backup.
Let's
to
just say this
Saka.
then. Let's say this. You sign Calafiori, Omo, and no, let me land my point, man. Then, bro.
Keep
Come on,
going.
land it, land it.
Okay,
I've got
okay.
one more question. Let me know my point in it. Like, relax.
Come on.
Let's just say, because it actually makes sense. You might get deep it. Let's just say you don't get a striker. You don't think that was the reason why you didn't win the league. You disagree with Mo, right? Cool. You sign Calafiori to make your defense even stronger. That crap waffle. Cool. You then sign Eze to play that winger role or the 8 role. Do you win the league next season?
Come on, Edal, just answer it. Come on. Just
Answer the question, because you don't need a striker, right? And you're addressing the areas. So I'm being smart here. Are you going to win
Okay,
the
you're
league?
going to let me answer.
Yeah,
Yes
go
or
on,
no?
go on.
No one is
Okay.
cutting you off. Igal.
First of all, I'm not looking at every single link that we're saying that we're linked to and saying we're actually going to get all these players.
Answer my
I
flipping
don't.
question.
Ya Allah, ya wala sabri.
Come on, don't give the
La
politician
ilaha
answer, man. Don't give the politician answer. Just answer it.
By the
Give
way,
me the answer.
Shez, even if
No,
he
he doesn't
doesn't
answer
answer
me,
your
interrupt
question, Shez, let me just do. Even if he doesn't answer your question, you can call him out after he lands his point and say, "By the way, you didn't answer my question."
I'll go on mute. Answer
Okay.
the question.
Easy.
First of all,
Easy.
we need a left back to improve our left back, right? Position. Number 1. Number 2, if we get Eze, he's not playing as an 8. We're gonna probably get Mikel Moreno or somebody like that to play as an 8, for example, right? If we get Mikel Moreno, then we're gonna also get 2 goalkeepers, and we're also gonna be getting a winger / a 10. And Eze is not going to be coming in to be playing as an 8. He's most likely going to be playing as a backup to Odegaard, backup to Saka, and potentially starting whenever he gets an opportunity, or squad rotation. And then the rest of the signings will probably just be filling out the squad depth.
So
Right
you're not
now-
answering my question, then. So you're not answering my question.
What did I not answer?
You didn't flipping hear it. Are you going to win the league in your hypothetical scenario? You disagreed with Mo and said we don't need a
Did
striker.
he not speak about transfers?
No, I'm gonna rephrase the question, Igal. I'm gonna rephrase. Shez, maybe let me rephrase your question, Igal. Igal, if you do the signings that you're talking about without signing a striker, do you think you have a better chance than last season of winning the league?
No, do you win it? Not
Yes.
better chance. Do you win
One
it?
second. First of all,
Nobody's guarantee anything.
I believe going into this season, we're in a better situation than Man City. Simple.
Calm.
Okay,
So
that's
you know
it.
what I mean?
So you are favorite in your
currently
see,
constructed.
simple answer. In your head, Igal, you are favorites to win the league if you do these signings.
Yes,
Done.
that's been tough.
That's
As currently
all we
constructed,
want.
I think Man
Yes,
City,
that's all we want.
as currently constructed, I think Man City are favorites in name, but Arsenal are the better team.
But I agree with Igal.
Thank you.
I love it, man. I
That's
love
what
it.
I needed
See,
to hear.
Shez, let me do the super chats, guys. AMD saying big up, fam. Thank you, thank you, Habibi, for the super chat. Really appreciate you. AMT is saying rival fans are having copium in banter. I don't know. I want Arsenal to win the league, to be honest. If it's between Arsenal and Man City, I definitely want Arsenal to win the league. That's just me, to be honest. And Olo, big up Olo. Close a 1 point gap, 1 game swing. Oh, scary.
There's no way he's making a choice.
That's very true, by the way. By the way, I'm gonna say this. I actually think that at the end, Arsenal overall last season were on par to Man City, and it's very small margins why they lost. And I'm gonna put it to that's my opinion. It's a referee's decision as well. It made a big difference for me, and we're not gonna talk about this now. So thank you all. Who appreciate you, buddy. But yes, there is not a big difference between Man City and Arsenal actually. For me, it was the lack of midfielders, in my opinion. Here is what I always ask people this. Mo sits here and assume that Thomas Partey is staying. Until Thomas Partey is being sold, I'm going to assume that Thomas Partey is part of the plan, by the way. When they sell Thomas Partey, I'm going to say, Arsenal, now you really lack 2 midfielders, not only 1. If Thomas Partey is still at the club, they have Thomas Partey, Rice, Jorginho, and they're going to sign another midfielder, Odegaard. I think that's enough. Should they count on Thomas Partey? 100% no. But at the current moment, I don't see anybody. Thomas Partey is not playing in the Euros. No one is in for him. I don't see Arsenal selling Thomas Partey. That is the thing.
No, do you know why I ask these questions though? It's because like when I hear Arsenal fans speak, they obviously expect.
Let me do that.
And like,
I want to do the rest of the super chats too. Let me just do the rest of them, please. Dio, big up Dio. Mo, it's not just the attack. If we had rotational defenders and we drew these games we lost last season, we also in the league. Here is what I want to tell you. Saliba was fit for 38 games of the season. Gabriel was good. I don't think Arsenal's defense last season was a problem. Even the games that you lost, I believe you win them if you had better attackers available at that time, because Arteta tried to play Trossard right wing, left wing, tried to play Emmitt Smith Rowe in the 8. I think the main problem for Arsenal was offensively, not defensively. Because even at the end, by the way, you remember Kivior, Igal, remember Kivior, and I'm just addressing Dario as well. You remember Kivior had a very good spell at left back. You remember that period? It was really impressive as left back, which is enough. I think Arteta was able to absolutely fix the defense if Zinchenko's not playing. You played Kivior there, it worked. You played Tomiyasu and it worked because Ben White, Gabriel, and Saliba didn't need rotation. They were good the whole season. They were good the whole season.
And that's why we need to fix it. Because in the case that Saliba gets injured or Gabriel gets injured,
but I always say this, Igal, about any team, including my team. Number one problem is always fixing the hole in the starting 11 before addressing the bench. And you have a massive hole in your left wing you're assuming that Martinelli is gonna have a bad season. I don't know. Martinelli had 3 seasons.
The left side. Sorry, the left mid. The left
midfielder. I mean the left midfielder.
Left back. The left side of the attack. My bad. The left side of the whole pitch was a mess last year.
AMT saying effing yes, they are winning the league. That's the answer. That's an Arsenal fan.
I'm loving it, man.
Answer. No, but you guys think I'm gonna sit here and say,
can talk. Shaz can talk. Remember when you would give me a percentage? I don't know what's that, Olo. Is that
Olo?
I don't
remember the conversation that much.
I remember that conversation. It was about the percentages of us. It was about the probability. Yes, and Dio saying, Shaz, you have no point. You only have interruptions. The fact that you said I'm being smart here, I don't think he said that, says a lot about your thought process. You're convincing yourself that your shallow bait question is smart.
My question was good because the guy didn't answer it. That's how good it was. If it was such a bad question, he would have answered it, no? But he knew it was a good question.
No, but to be honest with you, Igal, at the end, maybe Shaz, you needed to rephrase the question, because at the end, when I asked Igal the question, he said, yes, we are in a better place than City to win the league. So definitely he did answer the question.
Super chats are done now, yes. Because when I listen to Arsenal fans,
yes,
like,
super chats are done.
I hear a guy, I speak to a guy every week. I know his expectation is to win. So I'm going to say he doesn't. But it's like, it seems like they're happy to be up there because they haven't been there for a while, but they don't have the same drive to win. Because for me, like you just said, why are Arsenal fans talking about shoring up the defense? Like, surely my main priority as an Arsenal fan would be an 8 and a striker. But those positions are the reasons why we didn't. The first 10 games of the season, we dropped loads of points. Not about the defense. The defense is secondary or third. That's like the third thing you can address. So, like, we used to Arsenal fans, they're happy to be there. They're like, yeah, we're there. We're going to compete next year. We're 1 point off. We're going to go again. But when you ask the question, you're going to win the league, they'll go, oh, well, it all depends.
Someone said 5-0 Chess.
No, but Chance, simply put.
We beat you 6-0.
One second.
No, 5-0 Chess. It's something I do.
Simply
I say
put,
1-0 Mo when I make a point.
Chess, simply put.
If Arsenal fans are happy, then cool. You bet on the league.
Excuse me. Let me answer. You keep talking. It's annoying now. Wallah, it's annoying. My brother, listen to me 2 seconds.
What are you getting triggered for?
Listen to me for 2 seconds. As an Arsenal fan, I can tell you there's different sets of fans. There's people who will never say we're going to win until they see it because they've never seen it in a long time. There's people like Lee Gunnar who don't believe we're going to do it and want to be proven wrong. I mean, you know what I mean? So you're talking to someone who's optimistic. A lot of the people in the chat, like Martin, Deo, are very optimistic, but it just depends who you speak to. Certain people would never say straight face they believe the team's going to win because maybe they don't. And some people are going to say, you know what? They're going to play the underdog. Hamza does it every single week. He plays the underdog with Man City who just won a goddamn treble. And we don't say shit.
Yeah,
I think it's more. I think it's
anyway,
more.
I want to move on because we got 10 minutes. I want to end the stream soon. I just wanted to speak about the England game and who should start in the final.
Can I start? Cole Palmer should not be starting. He's an amazing impact off the bench, and you don't want to ruin that.
Ahmed and Shez, are you going to take that, by the way? Come on, you can't be taking that.
I wouldn't change the team. So
I wouldn't change the team either, bro. Listen, hey, the moment this my boy gets the rest before he comes to Chelsea, the better, bro.
If he comes on the sub, I'm watching all the England fans, and he gets an assist or a goal, and we win. I'm going to be celebrating the same way.
And you know what? Bukayo Saka can never come off the pitch. He has to play the whole 90 minutes, and he's England's trump card. Play left back, right back, every position that you need. He gives them so much versatility to make any substitution they need. Cole Palmer can come on. Anyone can come on. He could do it all. The man got man of the match at right wing, man of the match at left back, man of the match for England at right back. Like, he's done it all. And also, he's.
Why are we talking about Saka? Sorry.
What?
Why did you just start talking about Saka?
No, because he's in the title.
Listen,
no one
Saka,
asked you about Saka.
Saka, man.
Bro, he literally asked about the England section.
No, why are you talking about Saka being utility, man?
Bro,
yeah, let him talk about Saka.
Look at the title of the video. Is Saka the only hope for England?
Bro, Saka's not been England's
only hope. What the fuck you on about?
Saka's been nowhere near their best player. Nowhere near.
You're gonna say Kobe Mainoo's been their best player?
What? Of course he has. He's carrying that midfield on his back. Of course he is.
And who's carrying that attack?
He's carrying that midfield on his back. But your boy Rice can't do it. So Kobe is doing that 100%.
That's not a bad thing.
Rice has different strengths. He's not a register.
But like I said, man are doing too much with this whole Saka has been the best.
Yeah, you're doing a lot.
He's been all right. That's it. He's been all right. He's not been amazing. He's not been. He's not.
Oh, one second.
So poor.
Kobe Mainoo played 2 games, and you're here saying he's the best England player. But Saka, who single-handedly got them to win, to help them win that Switzerland game. Saka, who was an integral piece to the first game of the tournament. Saka, who's been an integral piece to every game this whole tournament. And you're sitting here telling me he's not all that. Bro, that's what I know.
Has the England team played good? Yes or no?
I'm not even an England supporter.
Has the England team played good?
We all know when it comes to English players and first couple names on the team sheet, Saka's right there.
Bro, you're putting Saka on a pedestal.
You know what? Yeah, I've got a question for you.
Saka deserves to be there.
No, you're putting him on a pedestal that's so high as if he's been like Lamine Yamal, bro. Like he's not been that.
Oh my God.
He's not been that. You're talking like he's had the Lamine Yamal.
He's been crazy.
He's trying to tell you he's been like a game changer essentially. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, he hasn't been that good.
Bro, did you not watch the Switzerland game?
He's been average.
Bro.
Did you not watch the first game of the tournament for England?
Bro, he's the only player, Ahmed. He's the only player playing in his right position, playing on the right wing, touchline.
I guess in versatility.
He's doing his good job. He scored a sick goal, which everyone celebrated.
This is
That's about it. Like, he hasn't been world
Excuse
class.
me, gassing up versility is versatility a negative? Like
He
what the fuck
shouldn't
are
be
we
playing left back because we should
I'm
have a
sorry for
left back.
swearing, but what are we doing here?
Saka,
Since when do you see a player get man of the match in 3 different positions?
Bro, forget about the man of the matches
Listen,
awards.
don't let Deo suck you off and get you all gassed about Saka.
Listen. Like I said, people say.
Chez, I don't know where you're going with this, but that's
Look at Deo's comment. Look at Deo's comment.
you need to chill with that.
No,
I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna
That's
save
going
you.
too far. That's going too far.
that's going too crazy, bro.
Bro, that's wild. That's wild.
That was
Igal, don't listen to Shez and Ahmed. They cannot read the video title. You two are lucky. I'm on a flight. I had smoke ready for you.
Enjoy your flight and stop waffling. Sure.
Listen.
Yes,
Dio,
man, enjoy your flight, bro.
safe flight, Dio. Safe flight, Dio.
Go read a book.
Dio,
You
bro.
waffler, mate.
What's going on, bro? He brother needs to rest, you know.
Man said, I need to save a gal. Let me send her the super chat.
No, but you know what's
Man.
bro?
Igal, no one, bro. No, Igal doesn't need any savings, though. Igal can take it.
Why
out.
is he sending you
bro.
super-
Exactly, man.
Come on.
The person who needs
By the
saving
way,
is
you guys
You've
are
been talking so
waffling.
much.
I actually think, to be honest with you guys, every looking from outside, I'm not English, you know, no, I don't support England.
Yeah.
Saka has been the best player in that attack, okay? But still, he has not done amazing. He's done regular
The
Saka.
bare minimum.
What I mean is that
minimum.
he not the bare minimum. He's done okay. Saka played well, which is what we should all expect from superstars. These guys, their names are everywhere. Right? Harry Kane, Phil Foden, you know what I mean? Declan Rice. These guys should be superstars, but because Harry Kane is playing like shit, Phil Foden is not playing well. Saka look like, oh my God, he's doing amazing
as well.
By the way, Saka's doing okay. But because everyone else is doing shit, Saka looks like he's doing amazing. This is the honest truth, by the way, about this.
That's what I said.
The difference is Kobe Mino. I'm going to tell you this, Igal, to be honest with you. And I said that before. The only guy in this tournament from this England team is playing above the expected level is only one player in the whole team. Everyone else is below average, is below their expected level. And the only guy that is playing up to the expected level from that is Bukayo Saka. You went to this tournament expecting Bukayo Saka to do this stuff, to score that goal or to have these crosses. You expected Phil Foden to play better than this. He's below average. When I mean average, is below his average. Expected. What I mean is that.
What?
Does that make sense?
No,
Does that make sense, Igal?
I hear you, but when you're in a team full of stars and you're the guy shining and you have a Ballon d'Or candidate, you have the Premier League player of the tournament, you have one of the best
Bellingham
strikers.
has played like fucking
When you have the
garbage.
best striker, when you have the best striker in the Bundesliga in the chat.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
That's why people are looking at Guehi.
You are little bro in Saka again. What you're doing is that Igal, is that you're little bro in Saka. I'm going to tell you why.
Little broing him.
Again.
I'm going to tell you, Igal, who won?
I'm just simply showing in a team full of superstars who's shining the brightest. In a team full of superstars, who's shining the brightest? That's my point.
But you get my point.
I wouldn't say Saka is shining the brightest.
I don't get this. They gas up.
But I'm just gonna say what I titled the video is actually true. If Saka plays bad for that front line, based on what we saw in 6 games, England have no hope.
Yeah.
England have no hope. The
Same
way
way
Foden and
Lamine
Harry Kane
plays
played, there is no hope. Saka is the only hope,
No,
guys.
they got Williams. They got Marathi playing 6.
Exactly, bro.
Williams is getting
Listen, they've got Kukuri at
Now
left.
it's your hate. Ahmed
They got
United.
Kukuri at
Now
left
this is
back,
your
by the
hate. Foden has played way below his average.
Poor.
Harry Kane has been ass. By the way, Bellingham, overall game, he has been all right and maybe below. Yeah. But the only thing that is saving Bellingham is the 2 clutch moments he had in this tournament.
Even people like Gallagher.
It's the only 2 things. If this guy didn't have clutch moments, we would have been saying you're really an average footballer, right?
What Mo's saying is
that's what Bellingham is known for.
What Mo is saying is not a debate. What he's saying is, which I'm about to say as well, yeah, let him land, is everyone's been average. So Saka playing right wing and playing good makes him look so sick. Where you got a guy twerking on the internet going, he's been carrying us. He actually has.
But he has to.
But he has to. That doesn't say a lot, does it?
No, but he has to. I'll tell you why. Because Harry Kane is playing the same favorite position, and he's playing like ass.
We know
Harry
you're
Kane
right,
is
Gal,
playing-
but you're doing too
By the way,
much. It's not like everyone's
Foden.
I'm
playing
doing
at,
too much, but you agree with
Gal,
me.
it's not like everyone's playing at a 7. He's
Bro,
playing at
Let me,
10.
Again,
let,
like
let's,
Saka is
you know
known.
what?
Saka is at a club that is fighting for the EPL right now, bro. Are we saying that's not comparable to Harry Kane at Bundesliga or even Jude Bellingham is at Real Madrid? Of course.
Yeah,
it is,
no,
bro.
I'm gonna
No,
tell you
but
the
these guys
difference.
are Ballon d'Or
I'm gonna tell you the
candidates.
difference.
Saka's not there.
Top scorer of the Bundesliga, La Liga Player of the Year, Champions League winner, and Player of the Season in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Give me a break, Ahmed. Saka this season had an underwhelming season, but he still went to England and had the best out of
Underwhelming
all
based
of them.
on his
Come on.
standards. Just goes to show how high
Exactly,
his
yeah,
standards are.
exactly,
Not about
exactly, exactly.
It's not about
You
standard.
know,
man.
I don't even
It is
think
about standard.
I don't even think you guys are hating. I just think the fact that Mo titled
That's
it
why you said he's the best winger in the world.
hope
That's what you said.
kind of annoys
Who
me.
the
Well,
fuck said
that's why I
that,
didn't
bro?
say anything about Saka.
Who the fuck said that?
Egal
Who the
said
fuck said that?
Egal, you said that, innit?
What?
Saka's the best winger. So you said he's the best winger in the world.
I
No,
never
you
said that.
What?
Who
You
said
think
that?
he's the best? I
Yeah,
swear.
look, he's got
Ahmed,
he's hearing
Ahmed,
voices in his head.
Ahmed,
the
these
fuck
are
are you
years
talking
this
about?
whole entire stream. This whole entire stream, you've been doing the TikToker thing where you're hearing things and you're starting arguing with people on camera that didn't
Bro.
say shit to you.
No,
You're
was
literally,
doing that, to be
you're
fair.
literally
He was
on
doing it.
TikTok saying
Man,
shit like
Yeah,
this is a TikTok
He's
stream.
looking
What are
at
we
the chat,
doing,
bro.
bro? You're getting trends off Twitter and you're
Bro.
coming to me and you're saying madness. What are we doing
that's
here?
crazy.
I don't
Bro.
even think Saka's been the best right winger in the tournament, let alone in the world. What
Bro,
are we doing?
you just said that Saka's carrying this nation, bro. He ain't carrying this nation like that.
He is.
No,
But
he's not. Kobe's carrying this nation.
Bro,
He's not carrying
Bro,
this
you
nation
know what you
like
did?
that.
You know what you did? Is
Kobe's
Kobe
not
Mino
carrying
the
it.
best midfielder in the world? That's what you. Me
Bro,
asking you that
Kobe
right now.
Mino, yeah, this is his first tournament. He's carrying plays in the midfield, by the way. He's been the best
Hold
player.
on a minute.
He has.
Saka's
Bro,
best season has 16 goals.
Ahmed,
He
you're
has-
the
he's
most
been the
hot
best
and
player.
cold- You're the most hot
Kobe-
and cold.
Mo, did you
the
know
most
that?
hot and cold fan I've ever met.
Yeah, I know. I
One
know.
second.
16
you-
goals, 7
Mo,
assists.
Mo, Mo,
Best
who's
assist.
16
Mo,
goals
okay.
is his best season, Egal,
Okay,
yeah?
who's been England's best player? So you're not saying Kobe Mino's been the best player? Are you
No,
being
Kobe
no,
Mino
no.
played
Best,
3
best,
games.
Oh,
best,
come
best
on,
player
bro.
is Kobe
Come on,
Mino, yes.
Ahmed,
Bro,
be
are we
serious.
being
Kobe Mino
delusional?
played 3
Ahmed,
games.
let's
How
be
could he
serious.
be
Are we
the
being
best player?
delusional?
He's not been the best player for England.
Yes,
He's
he
had
has.
four
No, no, no.
assists.
Kobe Mino has been the best player in the
Bro, he
England.
played 3
I
games.
don't
No,
think that's
he's
a
not,
bad
bro.
take.
He has
He
been the
played
best
3
player.
games.
And in these 3 games, by the way, in these 3 games,
That's
Egal
how
has
he
been the
got
England's
killed.
best player.
Yeah.
Bro,
He's the best
he
player
wasn't
for
in the
them in
Switzerland
tournament.
game. Saka was the
Oh
best
my
player.
days, man's discounting one game, bro.
No, no, I got
One
it.
second.
Mainly's
One second.
been
The
good.
first game of
Egal,
the tournament.
Egal.
Mainly's been good, man.
The
Kobe
first game of the
Mino has been
tournament,
England's
Saka
best
He's,
player.
bro, this is his first tournament. One sec. It's his first. I'm not a Man United fan.
First
You know me,
tournament and he's
guys.
bossing
It's
it.
his
You
first
never know.
tournament. He's 18. Everyone was saying started
Well,
the
Saka
campaign.
was doing this flag
Do
game.
you want me to tell you something,
Guy,
Egal?
he's been having
One
You want
second,
me to tell you something?
Minu.
If Kobe Mino was not English, if Kobe Mino was not English and wasn't playing for Man United, would have been spoken about like Pedri,
Bro, one
spoken
second.
about
One
for
second.
Spain.
You can't do
First
that,
of all,
man.
I think it's
You can't do
dirty, in my
Okay,
personal
let me
opinion.
let me
He
just
scored
do
in the
this.
FA
Let me
Cup
just do
final
this.
against
Let me
Man
just do
City. You
this,
can't do
'cause
this.
I don't even want this to turn into a Kobe Manu Saka thing. That is not what I'm going for. I'm simply saying to tell me a player who's played 3 games for England this tournament so far is the best player for England is an outrageous take.
He's saying right now,
when Saka has actually been better for the majority of the tournament.
The thing
If
is
you want
though,
to go
Chaz,
based on,
Bro,
if you
Saka
want
had
to say,
Saka had really 3 games where he was so average, bro.
Exactly.
You just
What are we
forgot.
doing here? Saka's
You just
been
forgot,
average.
Egal.
but
If
can
you
I
wanna
You
say
just
here-
forgot that
you
Saka.
wanna sit here and
Saka
say
was one of the
Kobe Mino's
guys.
been
Saka, we
great.
sat here in the first round. Egal. We sat here in the first round. We sat on streams and we debated if Saka should be dropped for Cole Palmer because he wasn't playing good.
Exactly.
You forgot. You forgot that Saka was doing just okay,
Their
bare
own
minimum.
legend,
It was
yeah,
not
bro.
even doing
the reason why
great.
they wanted to drop
Anyway,
No,
we're
hold
gonna.
the reason why they wanted
Gal,
to
you're
drop
too
Saka
tribalistic,
is
man.
because they're
Stop
stupid
bias.
and they want to
Your
talk
own-
about keeping
your-
Foden and Bellingham in the team
Your
when
own
they're
legend
not
said
effective
play him
together.
left back. Your own legend
Exactly,
said play
he
him
did.
left back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Play
Ian
left
Wright's an idiot for that.
No, but
See,
there's a reason why
too
he said it.
tribal. See,
There's a-
he's called his own
No,
legend
he's
an
an
idiot.
idiot for that.
If Saka was hold on, if Saka was performing well,
right, he's not right for Arsenal, yeah?
No, he
If
was
Saka
wrong.
was no,
You know he
Egal,
was wrong.
Egal, answer this, yeah. If Saka was playing well, do you think Ian Wright would say play him left back if he's bossing him around?
Facts.
Is he
Bro,
going to
I
say
don't
that?
take Ian Wright. I don't take Ian
on.
Wright's advice for
Oh
for
yeah,
life,
so
bro.
Ian
If
Wright
you
went
want
on
to take Ian
national
Wright's
TV
life
to
advice, go
slander
do that.
Saka. Yeah. That's
What?
why. That's why he
Listen,
said it.
listen.
No argument. No, you're wrong.
By the way,
Guys,
he didn't
guys.
slander Saka. He said
Guys.
he's the only
Mo,
guy
I'm
that
being
can do it. It's actually a
Guys,
testament to how good
simply
Saka
put-
is.
Mo,
Yeah, he was talking about his versatility, to be
Simply
honest. His
put,
versatility.
Simply put,
Guys, I think you're taking the thing out of context. I'm
Of
sorry.
course
I'm
they
just
are,
simply
Mo.
saying,
Mo, I'm being
based on the
sarcastic.
run of the Ches,
Yeah, okay.
please.
According to Gal's logic, Righty went on there and went, I'm going to stand the Saka now, put him left back.
It's
Nobody
favoritism,
said
bro.
that. Once again, you're being a TikToker. You're just saying
You
shit
said
based off opinions that nobody
his
said
point
here.
was incorrect.
Come
when it
back to
wasn't.
reality.
Ahmed's point, yeah,
Ches, maybe you
was-
can learn something from this moment.
No.
When you
Ahmed's
actually
point was,
shut
if
your
you put
mouth
Saka
and you
left
listen
back,
to other people
you can
speak.
make a better
All
attack.
you need
Do
to
not
do,
talk over each other. Just one
all
at
you
a
need to
time.
do
please.
is let other people speak.
Gal he doesn't talk good points.
You don't shut your mouth.
He goes like this.
Respectfully, bro.
But
You've
let
been
him. Okay,
talking the whole
guys. Hold on. Igal, land your point, please. Please, quick.
land it.
Bro, I'm not here shutting down Kobe Mainoo. Kobe Mainoo's been great in the games that he's played.
Okay.
If you want to say Kobe Mainoo, because he's played 3 games really well, he's been England's best standing up performance and his expectations were low, fair. But I'm saying based on the run of the entire tournament, I think the player who's been the most consistent the entirety of the tournament for England, I would say Saka. Guehi himself, you could put him as a candidate, but he even missed the game due to suspension. So based on the run of the entire tournament,
Wait.
who played the
Let me
tournament
finish.
for England and was at the highest level? Saka.
Alan, Hooks is in the chat.
Okay.
Shout out
You
Hooks.
made the
He
point,
Hooks,
Igal, right?
I got hooked.
Bro, big up Hooks. I met him the other day, yeah. Hooks is a real guy, bro. He's an older guy. He's watched the game. He's a diehard Arsenal fan. The guy knows him. Hooks will tell you what Wrighty said was just his opinion on the England team. But the guy's already had fights on stream about Saka already have done. This guy loves Saka. He said to put him left back to better the team, and you're going, he's wrong. He's wrong.
It's because
Bro, it's for the team.
That's
It's
why.
not for Arsenal. It's for England.
It's for the greater good, man. For the team, innit? For the
It's not
greater
that
good,
deep.
bro. Yeah.
Mo, did I say anything about that? I said simply
You
the
did.
player
You said
did not
Wrighty
play
was
the
wrong.
entire
Right.
tournament. The player did not play the entire tournament. If you want to just judge it on based on the minutes that they played, you can say Kobe Mainoo has been better. But based on the entirety of the entire tournament, nobody that's played for England that played every game has been better than him.
I think Kobe Mainoo has been
Well,
better.
can
But
I-
anyway, let me do the super chat so we can get out of here, guys. It's
But Kobe Mainoo didn't play every game.
Just quickly, I just want to say, I would
But by the way,
personally.
I'm gonna just tell Igal one thing about this. Would you rather? I'm gonna ask you this, Igal. Would you rather have the guy that starts every game, or would you rather have the guy that comes off the bench and make the difference? Which one do you think has a better tournament? If I'm asking you now, which one had a better tournament, Phil Foden or Cole Palmer? Which one would you say? Okay, even though Phil Foden started every game, point done.
Yeah, because
Does that make sense to you, Igal?
Foden had stinkers.
But you're missing the
We're
point. He's
not
talking
saying
about
that
the games he's
we're
played.
not saying that Saka had stinkers. We're saying that Saka was average some games and was good some other games. Kobe Mainoo, every time he played for an 18 years old, this guy has played half a season in top flight, bro. Half a season, bro. In his whole life, half a season, he is top notch. That's why he's England's best player, Iga.
Exactly.
That's why. It doesn't matter how many games you play. And by the way, the sample size is enough. 3 games is a lot in a 7-game tournament. That's close to 50%, bro. That's close to 50% of the whole tournament. So I think it's enough sample size to say that this guy has had the better tournament than anyone else. For every single
If
aspect.
England win the Euros,
It's the United
who gets player of the tournament?
Go ahead, Igal. Ask the question. Let me.
If England
I
win
want
the
to hear this
Euros,
question.
If England win the Euros right now, who has a better chance of getting player of the tournament? Kobe Mainoo or Saka?
Kobe Mainoo.
Kobe Mainoo.
Kobe Mainoo.
Bro, what?
Kobe
Bro,
Mainoo.
There's no way
Saka
Kobe Mainoo is
so
winning
much?
player of the tournament.
Gal, are you
over
on
Saka.
Spice today, by the way? Are you on Spice or something? Like, what's going
No,
on?
do you guys not realize that?
What did you just say?
He loves Saka Bears. Like,
No,
that's
do you guys
why-
not realize?
Back into his
You
guy,
guys not
man.
realize?
Chill.
You guys not realize?
You really
I-
think
I
this is
love
coming
Saka.
from a hate point, Igal? You really think
Okay,
for
so
me this
you
is
really
coming from a
believe
hate
if
place?
England win the Euros on Sunday, Kobe Mainoo
Last,
is
I'm gonna
winning
tell you.
player of the tournament.
Depends on last game. If Saka scores a goal in the last game or has the assist that made the difference, yes. But if everything goes as we see it, and Kobe Mainoo bosses the midfield, plays against Fabian Ruiz and Rodri, and had a great game, and England win it, I would say, yeah, why not? 18 years old.
If you swap
Why
Palmer
not?
for Saka, by the way,
And I think, by the way, it will be Lamine Yamal no matter what happens. But I think if you're going to choose someone from England,
can't win player of the tournament if he loses. He'll win young player.
No, he
Ahmed,
will
what are you
win.
gonna say?
You know that.
No, he can't win
Igal,
player
you
of the
know.
tournament if he loses.
No, I don't think they're gonna give it to. They might fucking give it to Bellingham, which is gonna be a shambles, but it's a
Yeah,
different
definitely.
story.
I think they will because of head kick.
Yeah,
It's
because the PR. But anyway,
whoever scores in the final, will probably, if Kane scores in the final, he won't get it. He's been crap. If Bellingham,
bro, Kane will be on 4 goals. They might give him player of the tournament. You guys wouldn't be
It's about
surprised.
GA though, innit? That's why they'll give it to someone with GA.
It's all like it's gonna be crazy. Like for example, by the way, I'm gonna tell you something. In the final moment, if Unai Simon saves a penalty, for example, it goes to penalties and he saves like 2-3 penalties, Unai Simon might get it. You know, like Emi Martinez. Like it's kind of strange. Like, anyway, let me do this super chat before we get out, so Ahmed can start his show as well. Wesley's saying there is a huge difference in City and Arsenal. The league is a cheap comparison. Look at the performance in the Champions League and you see how wanting the squad is.
That's true.
I thought but no, but Wesley, I actually still think that Arsenal were all right in the once like Party came back. Oh yeah,
they didn't win one away game, Mo. Let's not do this.
Excuse me?
They didn't win one away game, but Arsenal is the first season in the Champions League. I will give them a leeway. I'll give them a leeway.
Not even true. What are you talking about? We
did not beat Sevilla.
They beat one. I think
beat
one
Sevilla.
team they beat away. Yeah.
They beat Sevilla.
Shez, what loads of points? We won 28 games, same as Man City. We lost 2 more than them, so it's not loads of points. It's a small margins. I agree with this. Let me just respond. I agree with this. What between Man City and Arsenal, if you're gonna see, based on the Premier League last season, there is very small difference that it could have been, bro. De Bruyne's offside can be called. Very, very small difference. Young Min Son, would you bank on him to score 9 out of 10, that 1-on-1? Maybe Man City don't win the league. Small margins. I don't think there's a big difference between both teams.
But the point is that if Man City keep winning these small margins, what do we do now?
Yes. Nothing. You can't do anything other than get better. Maybe get better.
That's why you
get
improve.
better. Get better.
They'll improve too. So they'll always have a big difference over you.
Yeah. Meno is playing without pressure. This is the AMT. Listen, my friend. This is one of the worst super chats ever.
Yeah,
Meno's playing without pressure because of his age. It's actually the other way. When you're 18 years old, you're scared, you're shaking, you can't sleep before the games. It's actually the other way around.
My boy has got people rattled, you know. Imagine that, and he's just getting started. That's crazy.
Oh,
Nobody's rattled.
that was round, man. Tranquilo, please, bro.
Guys, let me just finalize this. Don't seek validation from these Arsenal haters. Egal, never look for love from your enemies.
We're talking about England, not
nobody's but England, man. It's not even about Arsenal, man. It's not
simply just trying to have a discussion.
I'm just gonna say something. Nobody's looking for validation. It's just a debate about football, and it's just a debate about football. There is no validation. There is nothing here, my friend.
A guy didn't say to me, guys,
we're just gonna finish the stream and just text and laugh.
We're
just gonna text and laugh. There is nothing here. And by the way, this stream was not Egal versus all. In the beginning, it was all versus Ahmed, and then it was all versus Chelsea, and then it was all versus Arsenal. It's just a debate. People take it too serious. It is crazy.
He was getting press on Ahmed, you know. We had full press on him.
Bro, all I have to say is that watch the first 15 minutes of the show and you tell me Egal validation and stuff. Come on, Goni. Ahmed was literally everyone was on Ahmed's back, bro.
He was waffling.
If anybody's waffling this stream, it's definitely Chez. He'll come out and just say, yeah.
Ahmed was waffling more than me.
Bro, I was spitting.
Chez at one point just didn't even say anything. He was just, what was he saying? He was just saying, what was he saying? Every 2 seconds, he was just saying the same buzzword. I forget.
I'm moving like ChatGPT, you know, just saying the same thing.
You asked me a question about transfers. They're talking about the board.
It's a ChatGPT.
Guys, yes, Ahmed, we asked him about the transfers. He said, our structure.
His new name, Chez GBT. That should be his new name, bro. Chez
GBT. You know what his word was? Every 2 seconds, guys. Did you hear him just say copium? He was just yelling, copium.
No, I didn't say that this stream. That's not this stream.
If Saka wasn't English, then what more?
Copium.
I think, hold on. If Saka wasn't English, he would be still Saka.
Exactly.
Still people
if
talk
Saka
about
wasn't English,
same.
he'd still get hated because of Arsenal.
Bro, he's not even like, come on, let's not be serious.
Yes, I agree with Egal here. He would still be hated because to talk about him. Egal, stop about right. He was right.
Good rhyme, by the way.
This guy.
Good rhyme. I don't get it. About playing Saka left wing back. I actually think it's a compliment to Saka, by the way. Actually, it was a compliment to Saka because he's the only one that can actually do that job very well. Banter, Dio saying, Shez, stop doing drugs. It's not good for you.
I don't do drugs. Luckily for
Dio,
you.
you're going to be here next stream, Dio.
I
don't know how to respond to
sorry, Adeo, read your book and stop.
Copio.
On the plane, read your book and look out the window.
You got cooked by multiple super.
Shez, remember why you was jumping out of your seat, bro? I don't know. This is between, I don't know what is that about.
Well, basically, when Saka scored, I was bare gassed because England obviously equalised. So I was like,
Yeah.
yes. Hooks, don't be shameless, man.
Anyway, guys, this was an absolutely amazing stream. Before we leave, Igan's channel is in the description. Just one click away from your subscription. It's easy. It doesn't cost you a penny to go and subscribe to Igal. Shez's channel is in the description. Ahmed United, of course, AA United in the description. But also the bridge. Ahmed is gonna start his own stream now. This is gonna take you to Ahmed. You don't need to go anywhere. The entertainment never stops, right? It's gonna go to Ahmed channel. So please stay here. And also Enigma is saying, these haters start to gaslight the world that Saka is trash all year. All I see was limping stories. Saka also put the most defensive work as a winger. These are facts. A lot of people hate Saka. I think it's the tribalism takes over, which is true, to be honest. True, especially on streams, on Twitter. So Enigma, you're right. You're right. AMT is saying he has no pressure because he's not expected.
Bro, it's just say you don't like United, innit? If he was playing for
yeah, true. Just say you don't like United.
Just say you don't like United because remember they were doing Wharton and Kobe comparisons. I remember them.
They did the same thing about Saka in 2020, bro.
Any player with your top player.
If he was playing for Man City, by the way, this guy.
I don't know how people can think. AMT, I'm sorry. How do you think an 18 years old playing for his national team for the first time in a big tournament? Bro, and being asked to do a job that they tried Gallagher in. You remember, by the way, they tried other people in that role and it didn't work out. Yeah. They tried Trent in that role. They tried Gallagher in that role and it didn't work out. So that by itself is a lot of pressure, bro. It's a lot of pressure. Bro. But anyway,
he's just ready.
He's amazing. Listen, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was an absolutely fantastic and an amazing show. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. If for some transfer show, whatever comes up, well, I'm going to waffle about something, no matter what it is. And we'll just see you guys soon. We're out of here, people.
Peace.